Let's get a clap. 1, 2, 3.
Just make a clap. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Sean Nepal. Did it work?
What happened?
Nah.
You turned it down? You turned down the...
Oh, is it?
Hey. See what we did there?
Mad Light North?
Yo, same.
Different. 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 Same, but different.
Yep.
You are now tuned in to the greatest
Haven't played
blood
this
clot
nigga in a minute.
podcast in the world. You're welcome in advance. All judgment at the door. We don't do things. It's the grave.
It's like, Jesus. Yeah, nigga. We at war, motherfucker.
And the thing is,
Mine
we
out by
can't
his
even.
own.
I don't know.
Watch your foot for a second. Sorry. Is this an individual? Because this is way too loud.
Yeah, it's like that for me. And the thing is, we don't even know which one's which. So we can't turn it down.
A mess.
We have an interesting situation going on right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that good? Is that good?
That's a little bit better, yeah.
Turn me down a little bit too.
No.
All right. Well, going deaf.
You said it was perfect before.
It's fine. Yeah.
Not
Did
able
say
to
it.
get it off.
Yeah. You know what? Leave it. It's cool. I'll go
Bless?
deaf. I'll go deaf for the cause.
Wow. Content over everything. COE, baby. Welcome back to another episode. I'm Marlon.
I'm Norm.
I'm Alicia.
I'm Duke.
And this is the Extra Gravy. And ladies and gentlemen, we joined by one of my favorite DJs in the city.
Yeah, man.
She be that lady. DJ Revy be in the building.
What up?
Welcome.
Now.
Niger in the house.
Whoa, we starting early.
Yo.
We starting early.
She started early.
African giants in the house.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
African
She
miniatures.
said same, but small.
There's kings and there's princes. You know, we'll let them cook.
I mean, Kai Cenat is Nigerian, right?
Stay out of this, Norm. Stay out of this.
This is
Diaspora
nice.
wars.
It's not even. You know?
It's not our continent, brother.
I just saw a video of Kai Cenat playing basketball in Nigeria, and he was the tiniest guy in the court.
Yo.
That's all I'm saying.
Did y'all see his
Always the tiniest
promo picture?
With the zebra?
God.
Oh, yeah.
There's no zebras in
Yeah.
Nigeria.
You're hot about that.
That's the most American thing that I could have seen.
You know what's so funny? The guy called him Femi Omowiri. Do you know what that means?
No.
That means the son of a mad person. Like, not like mad, like cool, like crazy person.
Yeah.
And the guy's like,
It's Extra Gravy exclusive. Premiere. Exclusive. Kai, they got you, fam. They got
He is
we
a
got
little
him.
crazy though.
Huh?
He is a little crazy though.
Kai?
but they're talking about his mom.
I don't know if he's crazy. He's just eccentric.
Oh,
He's
they're saying
very,
his
very
mother.
loud.
Yeah, they're saying son of a mad person.
Oh.
Yeah,
it's
son of
more
a
so
bitch.
Your
That's
mama.
crazy.
Your
That's
mama
crazy.
is.
Called you son of a bitch. That's crazy.
Your mama's crazy.
Is that an insult?
It is.
It's kind of a warning.
Is that a Nigeria mama joke?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Your name via name is crazy.
They have
Yeah,
interesting
name is
insults.
crazy.
That is so
Yeah.
wild. Because the diss stays with you for life. That's the greatest diss I've ever heard in my life.
Sorry, what was the last name again? How do you say it? Femi what?
Omowiri.
Omowiri.
Yeah. Wiri
Interesting.
means.
Did you see how he got finessed immediately?
No, I missed
Someone
that.
got 5K US out of him. 8
How?
million naira.
8
How?
million naira.
I don't
He
know.
just gave somebody. He just blessed somebody with 5
wow.
G's. And the guy was so mad when he told him. He was like, "Yeah, I gave somebody." He's like, 5,000. He's so angry. Like,
Millionaire.
he's like,
went
"Let
into
me-
the
you know what you did?
calculation
You know what you
immediately."
gave this man? And he showed him 8 mils. Kai was like,
Was it just like
whatever,
a
it's
tip
still-
or something?
It was probably one of those tips, just
Yeah.
him being
Yeah.
nice.
Okay,
you know?
that's nice.
Yeah.
Unless he got stopped on the road by what did a
See,
man
that's the
do?
one thing. His team is
Police.
smart because he might be doing some bullshit, but he tries to balance it out with like community initiatives
Yeah, that's facts.
here and there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even the Omalay guy, he didn't need to do that. He got him some bread. He got him
yeah.
connected. He was in a commercial, and 2 days later, I'm
He
like,
was.
what?
Oh, wow.
Kebab shop.
And like a well-produced, like not some
It looked
just
nice, yeah.
not some just some thing. I was like, how'd they do this so quick? The turnaround was crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Proud of the
no.
internet.
Do you guys like him? Do you guys think he's good for the internet, or is he bad for the internet?
Kai?
Yeah,
Oh, he's
I
good.
argue he's bad for the internet, but
I
Oh,
just
man.
feel like he makes me feel old.
yeah,
Like my.
that's a good
It's
thing
not
though. That
something
means
I
he's
can
doing what
relate
he's supposed to do.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Because he's
Definitely
what,
young.
like
22, I think.
22?
22,
Oh,
21.
okay.
Yeah, 22, 21. Him and his boys, they're all relatively around the same age, except
Yeah.
for Duke.
Yeah, Duke is.
Like what I did there? Bitch. Yeah, there's a bigger Duke than you? Oh, shit.
Duke Dennis. Yeah.
We got him.
Nah,
Oh,
he's-
yeah, Alicia, you were here. That's how we're
No.
starting the pod now.
Yeah.
Another one.
Another one.
We did it.
Never, never. Uh-oh.
That's a diminishing chord.
Yeah.
You guys really harmonize and finish.
You
the
like
beat.
that?
We did
We
it,
gotta
yeah.
fit you in there. You're like a baritone. You're like a Tony Braxton. Perfect. Perfect. Revy, how are you, man?
Destiny Pickneys.
How are you? Mom
Doing
life?
good, you know, yeah.
Soft
momming.
life? Hard
is
life?
it soft life?
No, it is
Oh,
not.
no.
According to Alicia, it is not.
It is. You
It's the
know,
ghetto.
yeah.
In the ghetto.
You know, when people ask me, how's motherhood? I'm just like, the best way I can describe it is it's a beautiful ghetto.
Yeah.
True. True.
My saying is, they say motherhood is the best hood, but it's still a little ghetto.
It's
Definitely
not a
the
little.
best
it's a
hood. You know.
All that, depending on who you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The more that comes out, it's like more and more information every
learn so
couple
much.
months. You hear women losing their hair,
Yeah.
like the heartburn when
Yeah.
the kid has hair or not.
Yep.
I'm like,
the
what?
nose
That's
size
false. I didn't
quadrupling.
Yeah, I didn't experience that.
You didn't experience that?
No.
Kids
No, I had a
got
whole
both kids
head.
got bare hair.
Yeah.
No
Nice.
heartburn.
Yeah.
That's good.
The hair was the midwife was like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
able to braid it through in her while she was still
Whoa.
in me.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Why'd she say that? That's
Freaky nurse, man.
malpractice.
When she was checking to see how far she
Braid this
was.
baby's hair through this
She
pussy.
was like, "Oh my god!"
It's
She was
crazy.
like, "I could braid her hair right now." Like,
But she's from Toronto, so she's like, I need it washed and dried. Can't do it yet. I heard Toronto hairstylists really be running you guys through it.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's another
I don't-
pain of being a
yeah.
woman, man. The amount of money you guys spend on hair,
They
my
charge
It is
goodness.
expensive now that I like want to dye it blonde. I'm like,
Gotta maintain it, right?
and especially because I want it short. Like, this should be growing out, and
Oh.
a month later, I'm have to go again.
Yeah.
So does your hair grow fast?
Yeah. So I've only had this for a month, and you can already see like, well,
roots?
Yeah, you can see the roots.
It doesn't look like, I think because your hair's shorter though, it doesn't look as odd as like when a girl with long hair.
Well,
and
maybe
the
if it
hair's
was like
growing out.
straight, you know,
Yeah.
and it was just
Oh, yeah, 'cause it's-
hard
yeah.
cut out, then you can notice more. But you definitely, I think, because it's curly.
Yeah,
It's
you look like an
harder.
Asian boy.
But it's a cool look. It
Yeah,
looks
That's
cool.
crazy.
Thank you.
You know, like, you know how Drewski when his shit grows out was kind of nuts?
What?
You've never seen Drewski when his shit grows out?
No. I do
Oh, you
not.
guys, you niggas is old.
Do not follow that
Let me see
nigga.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We're old because we haven't seen Drewski's
Yeah,
blowouts?
bro. What the hell?
No.
Damn. Nobody knows this shit?
Why are we supposed to know
No.
this? Was this a skit?
No, it was like an interview.
Oh,
Let's
and
see
we're
what
supposed to have seen that.
Yeah, Breakfast Club. All right.
That's not
What do you mean by that?
No. I'm saying
Why
because his
would I
hair is
see
normally
this?
blonde, and then when it
Oh.
grows out, there's black.
oh,
and you
okay,
can
okay, I see what
the
you mean.
contrast.
Oh,
is
okay.
Black and
Yeah.
blonde.
That's an Odell Beckham.
Yeah,
Odell
I
used to
hate
do that a
look.
lot,
Yeah.
but on purpose.
Yeah.
And then every kid, Odell,
Yeah, it was a
Wiz
phase.
Khalifa, and LaMelo Ball changed the hair game for niggas.
What's the Lamelo's cut?
LaMelo had that cut in high school where it was like the mohawk fro
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
What's
And
it called?
all
They call
the
it
little
old-
kids started
they call
getting
it a siete. Because it's
Siete.
shaped like a 7 at the back of the head.
Interesting.
So yeah, the Latinos call it the siete. So you see that it's rampant in football. Like people always, soccer players always have that haircut.
That's how you know niggas love man. Yo, you can point through history of how many times niggas got hair like a nigga they loved.
Yeah.
That's a celebrity. Chief
Yeah.
Keef,
For sure.
Wiz Khalifa, Odell Beckham, LaMelo Ball, now Ja Morant.
Bro, even
No.
Seeing Bear Hoopers with Ja Morant's that braid up ponytail shit that he does.
Yeah.
Who's the guy that did the
Travis Kelsey.
Yeah, I was
Travis
gonna say-
Kelsey. Well, Travis Kelsey is just a Drake.
No, but everybody was like, "Yo, I want the Travis Kelsey now."
Yeah, that became
So
like
you know what I
a
mean?
haircut for white boys.
Mind you,
Nah,
didn't
shout out
JV
Chad
have it
Murray, bro.
before him, though? I feel like Valanciunas was there before Kelsey.
Valanciunas, but nobody fucked with him like that. He wasn't like pop culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drake really had that hair with, especially the Brampton youths, the Indian mans. Oh my god.
Oh,
when
yeah.
Nav
The
came out?
Lord
When,
hair.
and then Nav came and disrupted the game.
Yeah, Nav came out.
Because they were all looking like Drake at first, and
came out
then
with the
Nav came
bangs.
through and they're like, "Oh no, I'm just a brown boy from Rex."
Brown boy. Yeah.
For sure.
Brown boy.
No,
Yeah.
but you guys see the what do they call it? The Edgar?
Yeah,
Edgar,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Mexican Edgar cut.
Yeah, it's like a nav cut
Dog,
on steroids.
it's
No, haven't
no,
seen
bro.
those.
It's straight
Mexican
It's
Edgar
straight
cut.
mushroom cut, yo.
Yeah.
That's
Let me show you
interesting.
guys.
It's
Nav,
like the Edgar.
Nav on the internet is like Jay-Z.
Stop.
Have you ever? No, like I'm dead
No,
ass.
they
Have you seen
love
the memes of Nav?
The Edgar.
Yeah.
The Nacho Libre?
It's
wow.
these joints.
Oh,
Where,
wow.
like they push
With the bangs?
They push the bangs down.
It's
So
like a bob,
your
but
hairline is actually
without the
up
B.
here, but they
It's a
push
bow.
the hairline down.
Not the
and then
bang.
It's a bow.
line the
The
bang.
The bang.
So it's like a fringe with a low tapered fade with the
God
long hair on
damn.
top.
That's that's
I
specific.
talked to a guy that I think he did that. When he went and got his haircut, he pushed his little bangs forward.
Oh, not little bags.
They're
Can't
petite.
have little bags.
They're petite. They're like the one photo of Beyonce when she had like. The
Oh, I
really
remember
short,
that.
blunt-
Yeah,
blunt cut
looked like she
bangs.
cut it herself. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
But people used to do that. They would push it down, like men, you would gel it down,
Yeah.
and then line that gel down portion.
Oh, yeah.
You know who used to do that? His name was Laz Alonso. He was in he was the dude, that Dominican dude that got killed in Fast and the Furious. When they
Yeah,
were
be
coming
more
out.
specific
Which
than that.
part?
brother. What was that?
Okay.
8? Six?
You know when they were coming out
4 and
the
a half?
mountain?
Gotta
When
be
they were
more
driving
specific
through
than
the
that.
mountains and shit?
Yo, the more you explain
know.
Fast and Furious, the more you realize all the movies are the same. You're trying to get specific and you're describing all 10. That's crazy. Apparently,
man.
the next one's the last one. Thank
Is
God.
that 10?
Sure.
Grand opening,
Yeah.
grand closing. But maybe it's one of those Jay-Z last ones.
Yeah, I'm retiring.
Where there's gonna be
Then
another
his Kingdom
3.
Come comes.
Wait, wasn't
I
there
think there's
supposed to
gonna
be
be a
20?
spin-off.
Wasn't there supposed to be 20?
I
according
swear
to
there was like
Cat
some sort of
Williams?
rumor.
Oh,
Somebody
yeah.
said they were
Done
locked
spin-offs,
in.
though.
They did spin-offs?
Yeah, they did the Rock one.
That's
What's it
true.
called?
Yeah.
The Furious and the Fast?
Hobbs
Oh,
and
the
Shaw.
Hodge or
Hobbs
Hobbs
and
or
Shaw.
Didn't
whatever.
watch that.
It was hard.
It was good.
I'm locked in. Yeah. I watched all that shit.
Of course you do.
Yeah, man. I grew
Of
up with that
course you
shit.
do.
I grew up with them. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I know.
We
Why
did
would they
too.
stop if they keep
It's
making
That's how
money
old
from
it is.
When we were in high school, the first one came out, bro.
For real?
No, I'm dead ass. It might have been elementary.
No, I think it was like what 2004. Maybe.
I'd say around
01,
2004,
01. The
05.
first one came out 01 or 99.
Oh, wow.
01?
Yes, Fast and the Furious. Yeah.
Wow.
2001,
I was
folks.
2001.
I'm telling you,
We
no
were
more
in
shit.
middle school.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I told
and
you
then
we were in elementary.
Two Fast and Furious came out 2002
That's
with Tyrese and Paul Walker.
Yeah.
I had just graduated high
Tokyo
school.
Drift
What
was
is
when I was in
11?
high school.
Yeah, it was
Bow Wow. Yeah. Because Bow Wow was like 16, 17 in that
It was
movie.
Bow Wow.
Did you guys
Han.
ever used to go to those race meets that they would have at Millie's or
I used to do
Sargent?
them.
No.
In
You should do
Maple.
that. So you was
What?
driving.
Yeah, I used to race
With
my
no
boy's
license?
car.
With no license?
We're speeding. What's the...
Yeah, you're already committing.
With no license?
But it's so much worse.
We're fucking street racing.
Bro, you're wild, man.
I was going to get caught. It
you
sounded like
did, though.
fucking cornfields.
If you did, you wouldn't call.
My fucking slave DNA would have kicked in. Boom. I would have found the corn. I would have found the root.
But you know what's crazy? So I was watching a race, and this one car veered off and smashed into the corner or off the road, and all these people start running to the car, and I'm thinking they're going to help the man.
Yeah.
And then they just start stripping the car. The guy jumps out and runs away. So I was like, what the fuck is happening? And they're like, to make it seem like the car was stolen and people were joyriding, everybody chips in and takes whatever pieces they need
So smart.
to take whatever pieces they want. But
That's
it's also, it's helping the community, but you're also helping the person
Oh,
that
I
crashed
just
the car.
smashed
Yeah.
the car.
So was he
Oh,
alive?
okay. I see
So
what you're saying.
they have to
Okay,
make it seem
okay,
like the
okay,
car was
okay.
stolen,
Yeah.
stripped. You know, they joyrided, whatever. It's
Yeah.
So like they just make it seem like they stole, like the whip was stolen and stripped
So
of its
he
goods.
didn't survive.
He survived.
He ran away?
I mean, he jumped out the
he
whip
runs-
and he ran away.
okay,
ran away.
Okay. I'm like,
So we could be away from it
Anytime
all.
I see a camera at an intersection, I get nervous. I'm like, what's about to happen, man? I see all types of shit, bro.
Why is there a camera here?
What's about to happen, bro? There was one. I don't know why. Why do people repost people dying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You never watched Live Leak as a kid?
Who?
Live leak. Ooh, that's a.
You never
know
watched
about
that?
Live leak? No.
No, I
That's
did
like
not.
That's like rot.
Never
rot,
heard of it.
Rot.com. It was just like.
Oh,
a
I
bunch of,
remember
like,
rot.com.
It's pretty much
Jesus
rot.com. It's
Christ.
pretty much watching all like these
Disgusting
death scenes.
shit,
Wow.
man.
Just
Workplace
things that
injury.
say-
Rot.com in high school? Yeah, I know Patrick. Patrick, I know you got that bitch bookmarked.
When you open.
White boys love that shit. It's in your genes. It's a part of your ancestry.
I just want to see some mutilation.
They don't even do nothing. They just be looking at it like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Rot.com. What else was there? Newgrounds. E-Bombs World.
Had everything. Had
Oh
games,
my
had-
God.
yeah.
E-Bombs World. Stick Death. You remember Stick Death, the game? Jeez. That's how you know we were fucking like internet savants, and why I know these kids these days are gonna be like hackers, bro, because we grew up learning the computer as we grew up with it.
Yeah.
Like when I was in kindergarten, it was floppy disks and Millie's Math House and all that shit.
Oregon.
Reader
Circus?
Rabbit,
Oregon
The
Trail.
Math Circus, Reader Rabbit, all that shit. And then you grew up with it. Like the iMac. I remember when we first got iMacs, those colorful ones with the see-through back.
Oh, the thick ones.
When we first got those,
Yeah.
Big back.
only certain schools could get them. It was crazy. Yeah,
big back
backs.
computers.
Fucking plus size, for real.
Remember the ones they had with the swivel neck that could move around?
Oh, that's when I thought we were in the future.
Yeah.
I swear to God, just because of
Joke's
the way
on
the
you.
iMac was packaged, I'm like, we're in the future.
Yeah.
Joke.
This is it. And the internet, like dial-up just became like super popular.
Yeah.
And then so you keep growing with the internet. And like when we were in maybe high school, I don't know if in your school, did they block sites?
Yeah, they did.
And
Yeah.
kids found a way around that, right?
Of course.
Yeah, there
We
was-
found VPNs in 2006.
What was the thing called? Torrents?
Yes.
Yeah, you
Oh.
would use torrents to.
God bless whoever made Pirate Bay.
Yeah.
You
Pirate
are a
Bay.
saint. It's still a thing.
Really?
I got Final Cut off there, Photoshop. What?
Wow.
I paid for that shit.
Fuck that.
The newest.
They give you the keygen, everything. Like
Look at him. He's about to download
you
it
used
right
to
now.
have to search
Where?
for a keygen
I will-
online.
Yeah.
Now they'll
Cancel my
give you a
membership
folder
now.
with it.
Wow.
You
That's
get
crazy.
Serato, you can get anything you want on
You can
there.
tap in, bro.
Pirate Bay, come on.
Yeah, I got bare seasons from there. Like,
Oh.
watch mad shows.
Yo, yeah, shows.
Yeah, movies, all that stuff.
Napster, BearShare.
Look at
Remember
his face.
BearShare?
Yeah.
BearShare was around for a little bit. That
I
used to
don't
be
know
like Napster, and then LimeWire just took over
LimeWire.
everything.
Shout
I
out
just
to
did
LimeWire.
LimeWire was the worst out of the three
Yeah.
and still took over.
I used to like burn confession albums and sell it.
What?
Smart move.
Yeah.
We got her. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Yeah, no, I used to burn CDs for friends, but like DVDs. Be like movies, like
my
Street
boy
Fighter
did that.
movie and shit. Yo, my God, my neighbor gave me a Street Fighter DVD. Okay. So, yo, I left it, I played it, and I left it in the DVD player. I went somewhere, I come home like hours later. My mom's pissed. She's like, come here. Stood me in front of the TV, press play on the thing, and it's just porn. It's just straight black and wild, fat booty porn. This is my Jamaican Christian mom seeing this in her DVD player. Dog, I was like, no. I was watching Street Fighter. And I rewinded. I'm like, please, God, please. Because I'm like, how did this happen? I never knew there was porn on it. So in fucking,
He
I
added a
rewind
little
it and you see
something
the
for you.
cartoon. It like you see it break into the cartoon.
Cartoon.
And I'm like, this is how he's watching porn. And he's very Nigerian. It's very Nigerian home.
Give you a heads up.
I'm like, this is how he's doing it. He's putting cartoons at the start.
Smart
For like the
kid,
first
man.
hour is a cartoon, and then it just
Goes into it.
You know what?
right into dick sucking.
I
Like
have
no.
a similar story about that. So I was at my uncle's house one time, and I saw a tape. It was a CD cassette, and I'm like, "Oh, Booty Call." I thought it was the movie Booty Call.
Tommy Davidson and Jimmy Fox.
Is the porn
So
parody?
I put it
Different
in
color.
there, and it just starts playing. I'm like, "Oh my god!" And then I hear someone coming in. I just ran to the bathroom and left my cousin. Because I was trying to turn off the TV.
How
I
old was your
like,
cousin?
I don't remember this. You know what? The only way I remember this is because it was the day of the Super Bowl and the Ravens won. So it was
Oh, I remember
2000.
Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
Yo,
Ray Lewis.
this is
Ray-
the
yeah.
murderer's bowl. This is, yeah, no, that's
and
crazy.
My cousin's like, "Why did you run to the bathroom?" I'm like, "I don't know. I panicked."
Did your cousin get in trouble?
No.
How old
he
were
was
you?
able to turn off the TV. I think I was 10.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10
that's
or 11.
groundbreaking.
I feel like porn. People always find porn young because of their parents or like uncles or older relatives leave it or leave it out.
Oh,
and
yeah.
somehow
That
you
was my
press
first
play,
time. I'm
and
like,
then boom.
No,
I found a Karma Sutra
suddenly
in my
watching
home.
I was looking for it.
You
Like my generation, we were looking
Like,
for that shit. Like,
you knew it existed?
yeah, like, you hear the homies talk about Showcase at 10, you're like, oh, I say less. Okay.
Facts.
You go home,
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
it at 10, you're
Showcase,
like,
look at
okay.
Red Shoe Diaries.
Tele Latino, what, like, Televisoria?
All
like,
that. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I
in the
hated Tele
morning?
Latino, man. Them niggas would be yelling, arguing, and they're about to fuck. All of a sudden, it's slow motion. Everything slow. I'm jerking in slow mo. I'm like, what's going on?
Nah,
bro?
drinking in slow mo is
I'm
crazy.
like, I can't do this.
You know those cable boxes they used to have? Well, maybe not. You guys probably don't know that. But back in my
You remember antennas?
they had these cable box for, this is when pay-per-view was a thing. And then they had these cable boxes that you could buy. It was like our version of like those boxes you could buy now with all the channels and
Yeah.
whatnot. But it was our version of that, and they would put it on top of your TV. But then my uncle had this descrambler along with it too, because once they find a way to scramble it, then my uncle would turn the knob and like unscramble it and would make it nice and clean again.
Nice.
But the messed up thing was he had it in the basement, which is the room of his oldest son. And I remember one time, like, we were all hanging out playing. We were like, you know, we're in the basement because it's the biggest room for all the kids to play. And we all knock out, right?
No.
But this is the oldest cousin's room. No. And all of a sudden, I'm just like, I just feel this on my head.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm on the floor and the bed's shaking. You ever heard that Chris Tucker joke?
No.
I'm on the floor, but the bed's shaking. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
That's a violent jerker.
No, he was jerking it, man.
But you're a jerk. Imagine he was just doing the dance.
Don't do that. That story's
Duke's a
crazy.
jerker.
It's a
Duke
jerk
said
for
he's
sure.
a jerker for sure.
It's coming back too, eh?
Whoa.
It's coming back.
Don't say coming.
The jerk.
That's crazy.
The jerk
Coming
is
back
returning.
is crazy.
It's making a big comeback.
Whoa!
Jerkers unite, baby. I know.
Yo.
Wow.
He said, I know. Holy shit. Didn't one of them guys die?
Oh yeah. I
R.I.P.
think so.
Almost,
Did
no?
No, he died.
Ben J?
One of them
I
died.
think the light skin one.
One of the new boys died. No,
was it
Google that
the dark
real
skin
quick.
It was Ben J and somebody else. I forgot.
I don't know. There's a light skinned nigga with the cuts in his eyebrows.
Yeah, I just remember one of them crying.
Taller
about
light
DJ
skinned
Vlad.
nigga with the cuts in his eyebrows.
How'd he die?
That's all I remember.
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Let's
But yeah,
see
no.
here.
My dad caught me jerking one time.
Wow.
It was horrific.
Ooh.
It was horrific. And then I learned that he jerks because he was like, he really make like I thought he was gonna kill me.
Yeah.
But he really make a big deal out of it.
Did he give you the birds and the bee talk?
No, I've never gotten that.
Never?
Never.
I feel like that would be a good.
My parents have never talked to me about sex.
Wouldn't that be a good?
Wow.
Yeah.
I told my mom I
segue.
lost my virginity in Chinatown. No, in a food court eating Chinese food at Yorkgate Mall.
Huh?
She must have been mortified.
It was after
Oh,
a
you
doctor's
told
appointment.
your
I was like,
mom.
"Mom, I'm not a virgin," and she's like, "That's all she said." And that was it.
I remember my dad was like, Norman, are you masturbating already? And I'm just like, what's that? I'm 6. Like,
Oh shit!
you know? I didn't know what that was. And he's like, okay, I'll talk to you about it later.
Later, 14 years later.
Yeah. At 16, he brought it back up again. Like, you know?
You remember
Are
those
you
we
having
talked
sex?
about?
Are you having sex already? And I'm like, Dad, I'm 3 years in, man. What does this?
3 years in.
Wow.
At 16, right? And he's just
Jeez.
like, oh, okay, I want to teach you something. I'm
Yo.
like,
Certain technique.
what can you tell me that I haven't already learned from watching porn, my own sexual experiences, and just, talking about it with friends? What, you want me to wear a condom, don't have, watch out for STDs, don't get a girl pregnant? He's like, yeah, that's good, but what I want to tell you is, when you make love to a woman,
I remember this story.
then he leans into my ear while I'm driving. He's teaching me how to drive on the highway, right?
Driving is that's a crazy
And I'm just like
driving
this,
lesson.
right? And he leans into my ear, and I can hear it, and he goes, make sure they're satisfied. And I was just like,
On the 401.
And he whispered it.
I looked at my dad, and I'm like,
Did it tickle?
that's actually good advice. Why do you gotta say it like that?
This is dad, you sicko. Start with Freud.
Tickle.
tickle?
It's because Noel's
Kind of
obsessed
still, but
right
like, I
now.
don't want to.
Noel's obsessed right now in like pretending to whisper in my ear because she knows I
Oh,
start
so
like, I'm like, did it tickle? Because
Yo,
that's
once-
exactly what I thought about.
Once kids find your weaknesses, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. They know how to
She'll be
annoy
like,
you
"Mommy,
whenever they feel
mommy."
like it.
I'm like, ooh.
That's hilarious.
How old is your seed?
She is 6 months.
6
Aw.
Is it surreal that you're a mom?
Yes, every day.
You're like, I did this?
He said,
I'm an
"Wait,
adult.
I'm a mom.
It's not even that. It's like as soon as I just remember being wheeled out of the delivery room and they handed me the baby and like, you gotta learn how to breastfeed. You gotta. And I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Like I just got here.
Watch!
And the
Gotta
nurse is like, you
learn.
gotta. I'm like, I don't know.
Gotta put on some disclosure.
Yo,
Just latch, man.
My midwife is just grabbing up my titty and like shoving it in
God damn,
Nola's
what?
mouth.
What
Like,
else
you
did
just
she
gotta
do?
do it.
And then what?
And then she was like, where's your phone? She was like, look, this is what it needs to look like. Okay, so keep this for a reference. She took a picture of like Nola sucking on my titties.
God damn.
Know what position she needs to be in.
On
Good
her
titty
phone or
sucking
your
form
phone?
right here. You see
On
that?
my phone.
Alicia at home like,
I'm like, is this right?
Treating it like a dick pic. Just like, how do I get the good angle?
I had this one
insane.
black nurse, and she's like, "You gotta hold it like you're holding a football." Hold it
Yeah.
like you're, and I'm like, "I've never held a football."
I'm just a girl.
I don't know what I'm doing. And they're like, "It's not supposed to hurt." I'm like, "But
It
does."
does. It fucking hurts.
She's like, you gotta
It's
stick
like,
the
that's how
jab.
you know you're doing it wrong. I'm like,
Don't they nibble and whatnot too? Like,
Ouch.
Yeah.
God
Oh
damn.
my God. I
Yeah,
know
if
it
they
hurt.
don't like put enough in their mouth in a certain way to you, then it hurts more.
yeah.
Say,
Because it's
yo,
just
I
like
know what
it's
that's like.
just the
You know what I
tip
mean?
of the nipple on it, and they're just like sucking at it, and it's just ridiculous.
That was fucking hilarious.
Is
You
there
guys,
such
you
thing
guys
as a-
just missed a very funny
Hey, it
joke.
was great. It was good. We're gonna leave it be. We're gonna leave it be.
Listeners know.
we're gonna rewind it back. Is there such thing as a mid husband? I'm sure.
It's
Nah,
getting
there's
creepy.
plenty.
There's midwives.
like a midwife who's a man.
Yeah.
I guess there's.
That's
there
his
were
pronouns?
those, right?
I don't know.
Is it still called
I've
a
never
midwife?
met one. I've never seen in my research. I've never heard anybody.
Yeah, I think that's an odd job for a man to
No.
get. To be
A
honest,
mid
Seriously.
husband for men though.
Don't call
for
me mid.
for husbands that are for father for soon to be
For the guys
fathers.
that were fainting in the hospital room. Yeah, no. I told my girl I'm bringing my PS5 and just chilling
Of
out.
course you are.
Wow.
Your relationship might be done after that.
Exactly.
You
That's
know
what
that,
she
right?
said.
Yeah,
I was like, hey,
for real.
we got one more reason to stay, man.
The way my husband was like
This union
snoring
together.
after, and I'm like, you didn't do.
Anything.
Wow.
Like,
Oh,
he
you
was,
think
like,
it's nothing?
Knocked.
Gotta be there
I know
mentally.
I know it's a different process because I had a C-section, so it's different. But the way he was snoring, and I'm just like,
I have a
What?
friend whose baby father left to go home and sleep.
oh, that's yeah, that's
They're still together?
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
I mean,
Needless to say,
yeah.
Why
Like
did he
how do
leave?
this
Huh?
is
Why did he leave?
he was tired.
Valid.
Simply put,
Sleep on the
On the
fucking
couch,
floor.
on the,
hey man,
anywhere.
some things can't be taught, man.
when nephew was born, I was there and I watched it come out of my sister. It
Was it awkward?
as awkward as it was. I'm like, this is life. This is beautiful.
Yeah.
You know,
It's kind of a
I'm
beautiful thing
like,
when
it's
you
a very
think of it,
beautiful
man.
thing, and I'm just like, yeah, you're doing it, sis. You're doing it, but oh my god, I'm looking at your vagina.
To me, I just can't.
But you
like,
doing it.
birth is the one thing that makes me say we are aliens as well. Like it looks very alien-like, like just the whole process.
it's violent.
Like it's violent. They have to really tug. Like it's not
Don't
like
talk too hard now.
it's not like this serene, soft moment. It's very.
It was.
It can be traumatizing.
There's
Like-
Yeah, I'm not ready.
a Nigerian author. She says that it makes women go back to their animal instincts
Yeah,
when they're given
primal
birth.
instincts.
And
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, that's.
they say
That's
a lot of
exactly
women
it.
just figure it out once you're on the table. If you're able to give vaginal birth,
Yeah.
they just kind of figure it out.
You
I
have
kind
to.
of never wanted to do a vaginal birth.
So you're lucky. So
Yeah.
you're happy.
I'm
You were
happy.
forced
I
C-section?
did. Yeah, I did have a nervous breakdown when I was being wheeled into the OR. Like
Oh.
I literally started crying because like that's one of my fears is to like wake up in the middle of surgery and feel pain. So
Well,
I'm
you
like,
weren't. Were you asleep?
no,
No.
you have to be awake.
Yeah. So
and I didn't like that part. I'm like, why can't I be asleep?
But you
for
can't
this?
see anything.
You can't see anything.
Yeah, they're covering everything.
See or
But-
feel.
You're
right?
numbed.
Yeah, you're numbed. Yeah.
Like,
But you
like
can
waist
still
down?
feel like
You can feel things
yeah,
happening.
you can feel things. You can feel the pressure. It's
Oh,
hard
to
to
the
explain.
dentist. Yeah, I
Yeah.
it's a local.
I know what it's
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Your stomach's open.
But I was always
There's
like,
more to-
if
like,
I ever go
it's
into
7
labor,
layers.
drug me.
Yeah.
7 layers.
It's
Seven
Of
layers of
your
skin?
7
yeah.
layers of your skin, bro.
You want him to go through them?
Please.
Okay.
You never realize how important your core is until you have a C-section.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yo,
Like
man.
you cannot. Like your core is so essential.
Yeah.
Like, how do you
Laughing.
laugh after
You
cough,
can't cough in.
sneeze,
Even the drive home, like bumps on the road.
feel everything?
You can feel everything.
But let's
Like trying to stand up. Like my husband had to like help
Fucking hell,
me stand
bro.
up.
Yeah.
and,
That's why I wouldn't want to do it.
That's
You're
literally how I
Reason
feel.
555,000 of being a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
That's
also don't
crazy.
want to like give vaginally either, so that's why
She wanna
I'm
keep
just
it
not gonna
tight.
have- no, I just don't want to deal with the pain.
Touche.
What? Because you had a schedule a C-section. So the
That's why I
difference-
would.
The difference is she just gets to go like, okay, I'm gonna have my baby now. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to feel any of the fucking pain of the 36 6-8 hours, 38
Yeah,
hours
yeah,
that
yeah.
I had to feel.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
that's a lot.
Well, it's a trade-off, right?
Yeah.
Like she
No,
has
'cause
her
then
own
after
pain.
She has to deal with like
Healing, the
Yeah, it
healing.
It takes
and-
about
Yeah.
6 weeks,
Yeah.
and the first week is the worst. Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can't
It is.
imagine.
some
Yeah,
people, and then there's some people who don't even feel anything. They're just like, okay, I'm like, after C-sections, I'm like, what?
I
Like,
know. I had a
this is
friend tell me that
crazy.
she drove herself to the hospital after, like for her
my
checkup
God.
after, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Like
That's that Frida. What's her name? What's that artist's name? That cutter.
Frida
thing?
Kahlo.
Kahlo?
Yeah. Didn't she operate on herself?
She did.
she did.
Yeah.
I just had a unibrow.
She did.
Yeah, I know.
That's also part of the story.
That's all I knew her for, to be honest.
So the 7 layers are, you got the skin, you got the fat, you got the fascia, then you got muscle, then you got a peritoneum, and then you got the uterus,
Joke's on you. I don't have muscles.
and then you got the amniotic sac.
Yep, there it
So
is.
the amniotic sac is like the liquid.
Where the baby.
That's
the
the alien
baby
part
is in,
right there.
and that's inside the uterus where like the baby grows
Yeah.
and
See,
births. and
that's
then
the part
there's
that I told
something
you guys I
else,
remember.
Muscle, something else.
You remember
The
that?
amniotic sac. Yeah, that's the
What
part
are
I
you,
remember.
baby boy?
I don't know.
Honestly, right?
I don't know. I often think if I just remember that opening.
Exactly. That's me.
But it looked a lot like that. It was pretty on
I
point.
wonder why.
Have you ever heard the notorious joke about C-sections?
No, but
Check this
I
out.
know it's bad.
Crazy theory. He's like, there's a reason why men cheat.
Oh man.
Because back in the day when people had births, women would die over birth all the time.
Yeah.
So there's certain points where if you had mad kids, your wife, there's a chance you'd probably have like 4 or 5 different mothers because
thank
women would die at birth all the time. So the joke is men are natural. Hey, Matt.
Matt, can you get the
you
door?
get the door?
That's what. Yeah.
So the joke is men are prone to cheat because they're used to having 5 to 6 wives over time because every time they have a child,
One of them would die.
one of them will die. So they're used to having,
And that's so traumatic.
Yeah.
right?
It's insane.
It's insane just knowing that,
So
I could have 6
insensitive,
wives.
man.
But
It's really fucked up, dude.
Dude, what the fuck?
yeah,
What the fuck,
isn't
bro?
that a crazy
Kill my
joke
movie,
that
dude.
somebody else wrote? I just decided to tell you guys for the sake of topical
Content over
conversation.
everything, COE, baby. Oh my gosh. That's so
But shout out to the mothers, man.
Yeah, shout out to the
mothers.
moms, man.
Happy International Women's Day last week.
Women's Month.
Mother's Day
Month,
in the
month,
UK.
Happy
Mother's
belated
Day.
Mother's Day in the
Yeah.
UK.
Mother's Day in the UK.
Yeah, on the
Yesterday
weekend.
or
Yeah.
the day before.
Sunday.
I thought it was the 8th, no? It was the 10th?
Sunday
Sunday.
that
Okay.
just passed.
So when's their Father's Day?
They don't have
They don't have
Oh.
fathers.
Oh, they don't.
You're like, oh, they don't.
They don't have a
But
princess.
everything's different. Even in Australia, it's different.
They don't have a princess anymore.
Oh, what?
Y'all seen this controversy with Kate Middleton?
I did the picture.
You saw the picture.
Yeah,
What
it was bad.
So you don't know. So you have no idea. Okay. So
No.
Kate Middleton,
Yeah, it was
Princess
bad.
of Wales,
Mhm.
married to Prince William,
Right.
and she went to have a surgery
Allegedly.
allegedly in December. This is on Christmas
No,
Day. Is the
January.
it was January, but Christmas is the last time people saw her.
Mm-hmm.
And
The sound is still playing, by the way.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And people basically, you usually see the monarchs pretty frequently,
Yeah,
right?
they have a bunch of public appearances that they have to make.
That's
you know?
literally all they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's their only job is public appearances at this
Booked and
point.
busy. Yeah.
And
Public servant.
so essentially, they said that the recovery time from said surgery was supposed to take 2 to 3 weeks. It's been 3 months. No one's seen this woman.
Wait.
So then now there's a picture that comes up of paparazzi allegedly taking a picture of her inside of a car. She got sunglasses on. Doesn't look like her. Okay? So everyone's like, what the fuck's going on right now?
And then it's like grainy and stuff.
yeah, it's blurry
I didn't see
in
that one.
2024. It's
Yeah,
weird.
it was with her and her mom.
So then now, Mother's Day comes. They post this picture. Kate Middleton, 3 kids, all surrounding her, all big smiles, laughing.
Hands like this.
And people are like, why is this photoshopped? You can see when you zoom in, there's so many inconsistencies with a normal photo. So they're up to 16 inconsistencies on the picture.
No, her arms.
Her arms,
Yeah.
her hands. She's got no wedding ring on.
The son's finger.
The son's fingers doing a thing.
Crip walk.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it was AI at
Not a
first
Yeah.
crip walk.
because of his hand.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it was AI at first, and then you see the skirt, and then the biggest thing is her face. You see it's blurry around like her hair section, but the kid behind her is wearing a dark shirt, so you can't really see it like that. But then people found a Vogue photo shoot that she did, and they took the picture of her face and her hair and just put it over the picture, and it's the exact same picture.
Oh wow! Did you hear the explanation she gave?
Oh my gosh! So then she sends a letter out saying
No, so people complained about it. They're
Okay.
like, "What the fuck is
Yeah.
going on?"
Right.
AP
So
and
then-
AP and who pulled it? Kensington
So
Palace.
the AP press,
Yeah.
they did a kill notification to pull the image
Mm-hmm.
from everywhere because they said that it's been manipulated and they can't have it on.
Okay.
And so then the Princess of Wales Twitter account and like social media, Instagram went and they posted a statement from Kate Middleton. So it's not even a statement like, oh, the palace X, Y, and Z. It's I'm as an amateur photographer, I sometimes play around with editing, and I don't know what else it said. I
Yeah.
was just going off the top of
Basically, yeah. She was playing around with like
So,
Photoshop.
you know, I like, as a photographer, I like to play around with editing. And I'm like, bitch, you aren't editing anything ever. Like, what are you talking about?
So
and
you-
why would they take your edited picture and put it out?
What's going on?
How
with
did
her?
this not go
So
through
you
the...
guys don't think she's alive, or what?
I
do you
think they
you think they
Princess
broke up?
Diana'd her. They Princess Diana'd her.
Oh wow.
Emphasis
what do
on
you
the die.
What do you think happened for real then?
Yeah.
I
don't
just said
know.
it. I think she's dead.
How?
How?
Bro, Prince Williams did some sort of
I saw that.
ceremony. You saw that.
I saw you post it. Yeah.
Homie's standing there and
Wobbling.
just swaying.
Yeah, we've been
like
there.
he's trying to stand straight and still,
Like, we
and
all
he's
been
just.
there at the
And I'm
urinal.
like, that nigga wavy
Yeah,
as
he's
fuck.
gone.
That
Everyone's been
nigga's
there.
gone,
Yeah, he's
bro.
trying to stand straight and shit.
He's trying to look
wobbling.
normal and shit. I'm like, nah, bro, something's up, man. Something's up.
This is why we need another season of The Crown.
Facts. I'm about to start watching it now. This is the greatest rollout ever. They got a new season coming up. What's going on? They do?
No, that was the last season.
Oh, that was the last
yeah,
season?
It ended, unfortunately.
Which, how did it end? Paparazzi?
No, it ended with the Queen. Yeah.
Ugh.
It was. I think it was a good ending.
Queen ending?
Yeah,
Wait,
I don't
the
want to
Queen
spoil
ending
it.
or
yeah,
like?
yeah, like not like kind of like her dying in a sense.
So you're not ruining it.
Yeah.
We saw it happen.
Yeah, but I like the way it ended.
Okay.
Like it was like her. It was her casket, and then the younger version of her and the teenage version of her. They were all standing around it. It was cool. I don't know.
That's great.
Some duppy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something. Obi, I'll take and go on it.
Isn't it like against the law or for the royal family to shave their head once they start balding? Because Prince William just gotta get that cul-de-sac out, bro.
Facts. That nigga could have grown the Jason Statham
You know
by
what I'm saying?
now.
Or you're the
Yeah.
prince. Go to Turkey, man.
He's trying to
What the
follow
heck's
his
wrong with
dad,
you, bro?
man. He's trying to look like Pops.
Toupee, a
Yeah.
toupee, whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
No, he can
nigga
just
should have
go
went to
bald.
Turkey, man.
Nah, I really
Yeah, I'm
should've.
You're right there.
He
Get
can
that
afford that
Akon.
shit.
Yeah.
Not the Akon.
I don't know about the
That's
Akon.
expensive. Yeah, he got
That's
too much.
That's a different helmet still.
Yeah, he has like a one head.
That's a
now.
different helmet.
I feel like his wife doesn't like him because why would you let your husband walk around like that? Like
You know how stubborn niggas.
She's
be.
focused.
African niggas on top of that too.
She's focused
But,
on the real
like-
things. Babe, you look amazing. Anything he does, you look
He
great.
keeps getting more and more
he
too.
looks
Like
crazy.
Yeah.
he looks nuts.
Like it's slanted.
He was a
It's
good-looking man when he had the hair, though.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm sure she did not expect it to be this bad. No one ever gets with someone.
Who's got the
can't
worst?
wait
Who's
to
got
be
the worst
bald.
helmet out there? I'd argue Tiger's the best.
Yeah,
Tiger Woods?
easily.
Tiger's hairline got the greatest comeback
Yeah,
I've ever seen in hairlines.
Safari's is pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Adam
yeah.
22 is terrible.
Tory Lanez was wow.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
LeBron's
took the roof off that bitch.
Not great. Yeah,
LeBron's is absolutely
car ain't got
horrendous.
no roof. Yeah,
LeBron's had at least 3 different helmets he's put on that head, and my
Yeah.
goodness, my
Yeah.
lord,
That is a great.
he just gave
comeback.
up at a certain point.
yeah.
It is.
That's a great
Yeah.
lineup.
Who's that?
Tiger Woods.
Woods.
Tiger.
Tiger
Wow.
Woods.
See, that's the thing though. If like you're
Wow.
LeBron and you can't get your hair fixed, as a regular man, you gotta feel like it's hopeless.
I have a theory, bro. It's not really for black people like that. Like they haven't
Hair
mastered
plugs?
Hair plugs?
Yeah, they
True,
haven't mastered black
true.
hair like that. Think about it, really. It's always like softer hair texture, you know, like the
Racism.
I
way
guess
in
that's
the
why
hair
it works for like
industry.
Tiger because
exactly.
'Cause
Yeah, he
ain't
has like
black.
he has interesting
Nice.
hair. Yeah.
I mean, Tyson Carter did it on his face. Remember?
Asian.
what's his name?
Tyshawn.
Tyshawn, yeah. He got,
Yes,
he
Big
got
Brother
the face,
winner.
Big Brother
Oh,
winner.
No, he did it on both, didn't he?
Yeah, he got his hairline
and his
his-
mustache.
That's true,
and
that's
beard.
true.
And his
I
beard.
didn't know you could do that for the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yep, yep.
Right.
You could do
Might
it
be an
all.
option for me. Hey.
Are you going bald?
No.
No,
Oh.
he meant.
Talk about the beard.
Oh, you can't grow up.
No, he's talking about
No,
his underarms.
can't.
He wants to get armpit
Can't go.
hairs.
I need armpit hair bad.
Just
Yeah.
like the limb.
limb lengthening. Yo, you guys, would you guys lengthen the
Get
limb?
taller.
Never.
I was listening to you guys in the morning talking about it. It's kind of
Would you lengthen the
I
limb?
would never do that.
No.
Why
So you
not?
can walk around like this.
You're kinda
Like
short.
why? Why would you walk like
first
that?
of all,
Why is that the only way you can walk?
5'8" is not that bad. Like, it's
It's
fine.
bad.
To who?
It's
me.
bad because a
honestly-
guy, he was 5'9" and he got it.
Well, he's
So-
madly insecure. I feel like honestly, I've never really
He
had
wanted
the
to
short-
be 6'1",
She's delusional. How
That
tall
makes
is
a
he?
lot of difference.
6'1",
Okay.
and now
So he
he's gonna
got
go
4
again,
inches.
and
He
he
can
wants to
never-
be 6'4".
Oh wow.
What's wrong with people, bro?
See what ends up
Arms
happening
like
is
this, long, like what the, it makes no sense.
little
he's
T-Rex
gonna lengthen
arms.
his arms now too.
There was this white boy that I saw on like TikTok, and I went through because he was journaling his journey about it, right?
It's a
And-
sick journaling.
Today I'm tall.
What are we doing?
Essentially, it
Reach
was
the
like
cereal
little diary videos.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
I got taller.
what he was doing. And after his second surgery, he did like a full body thing. And in the comments, people were just roasting
Yeah,
him.
I'm
about
picturing
his
him like
arm.
measuring himself
They're
on
like,
the wall.
you have like T-Rex arms. His hams were so small compared to everything else. Like his feet, he just
Oh,
looked
wow.
off balance.
Off balance is accurate.
So do you
Oh
think
my
they should,
God.
if you're lengthening your torso, is it torso you're
No, it's
lengthening?
your
legs.
Your
Legs.
limbs?
Yeah.
Shouldn't you lengthen your arms
You
as well?
really should.
Damn.
Because
then you
Package
can't even
deal.
Is that possible?
You can't reach your
I don't
pockets
know.
anymore.
I guess if-
Probably
and how much are they paying for this?
like 150K.
Where are you getting the money?
Can't
to
reach your
do
pockets,
that?
but your kids finally look up to you.
Low
You won, but at what cost?
But
No.
at what cost?
What's so funny is in the article, at the bottom of the article that we were referencing, he said, you know, when I just see all these other tall men, they just look down on me. And I was like,
Science, nigga.
Yeah, that's literally how it works. Like,
That's
what
not,
are you-
it's not as symbolic as you think, my nigga. That's
people are
crazy.
just sad, man.
I
Like,
was like, yes, they are.
Yeah, no. I think
They-
if you,
they
I
was-
think if you get limb lengthening, like it's directly correlated to your penis. I feel like.
You think so?
I feel like if you're a short guy that's confident in your what you got, you don't really need the extra shit.
It's fine.
If you know how to talk, if you got charisma, if you got
My dick tall.
All right. that's
sure.
it.
That's a thing that women say a lot of times.
they'll be
That
like,
short
"Oh,
guys.
He's tall in the bed. You don't see he's tall. He's tall lying down.
Wow.
These are the lines that Norm hears. Big dick. Big dick.
That's the lines that little men do.
What? What was
I
that?
said that's lines that little men do.
Hold on, say it again.
Little men.
Oh shit.
Little man.
Men. They be saying that type of shit.
Right? I know these damn.
They can't back it
little
up?
We're the same height when we're laying down.
Yeah,
no,
right?
we're not.
Yes, we are.
No.
Depends on your boxing, but usually.
No, it's actually cap. Yeah, it's
Unless
not
the
true at all.
boxing-
I've definitely
it's
been in
not
positions
true.
where like, okay, just go down a little bit. Like, it doesn't really work like that.
No?
No.
Why not?
6'2"?
6'2", what?
I mean, you never been on your tippy toes?
For wait.
Yes.
Hold on.
You know exactly what I'm asking
Hold
right
on.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
made out with a girl that was 6'2" and you were on your tippy
now.
toes?
Made out?
Wait, what are you
No.
talking
I'm
about?
talking about in the room.
Uh-huh.
Like some positions you
you're
have to
standing.
you have to be on your tippy toes.
Name
Short
them.
people got a tippy toe. Standing up. Like
If she's on
But
the
why
bed,
would you do that to yourself?
Listen,
Why would you even stand? If that's the case.
Because
trying to
sometimes
spice
people,
it up.
you know what I mean?
You
Like,
want to
Spice
Yeah.
shit up by being on your
Sure.
tippy toes.
I
You know how hard it is to maintain
no, it's very hard.
fucking grip on your
But
tippy toes?
if she
Don't be in
wants to-
socks either.
Oh, yeah,
On a
hell,
hardwood,
always
it's
barefoot.
over.
I can't smash your socks on. What are you crazy?
Fuck no.
That's fucking nuts.
Need some leverage.
100%.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
Tippy toes.
You need some platform shoes.
Yo.
You need a stool.
Oh,
Please.
shit. Oh, shit.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Now she dissing.
That's crazy.
She dissing.
I'm hurt.
Need a stool to get to that
I'm
pussy.
hurt.
God
I'm here being vulnerable and shit. Niggas are killing me. dog.
Nigga fucking the CN Tower. That's crazy.
I
You
mean,
know, you know what's funny, Alicia?
What?
So I bagged this stripper in Montreal that was your height.
Yeah.
right?
talk that talk.
And I was like,
Big
all
dick.
right, all right. Let me try some things that I've never tried with a person taller than me. All right.
Yeah.
I was doing helicopters, like yeah, this is fun. Like she would let me try shit because she was freaking. She had a
So
fetish
was
for.
she picking you up?
Hello. That'd be
was-
Now
crazy.
that was sassy.
That'd be crazy. Girl,
Listen, girl.
what's that girl?
Ain't nobody picking up Norm, all right? Like she the one that hollered
Sure.
at me, so she picked me.
Talk that talk, man.
But
Yo,
she
if
did
one of
not
my boys ever
physically
came over
pick
and
me.
said, "Yo, dog, this girl picked me up and sucked my dick yesterday," I'd be like, "Nigga,
Yo.
Dog,
send the number." No,
I'm
that's
at a
crazy.
club with my cousin, and his girlfriend's taller than him, and just bigger Russian chick. My cousin's a little Filipino skinny guy, and when they get drunk, they're freaks, right? And they're just making out on the dance floor, da 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 da. What's cousin fingering her on the dance floor? I'm like, guys,
This
relax.
visual is
What's going
insane.
on? Dog. Picks him up, he unzips, picks him up,
Ain't no way.
doing this. I swear.
What
we
club
we
is
said,
this?
Go to the corner, guys. What are you doing?
Go to the
It's
corner.
corner.
Go home. Go home, Roger.
What club is this? Like, how would nobody say anything?
Nigga's
Not-
like, what
Sex
club
club?
is
No, I'm
Everyone's
Duke
just
said,
like,
"Where
I'm there like,
is
who's gonna
this?"
pick me up? Like, no, man. That's insane.
Was he 5'8"?
5'4". But like,
So sorry.
you know,
Yeah.
just about 3 reps. Then we're just like, go, what are you doing?
You guys watched 3 of them and then said, let's go.
Because the first one was like, what is
Watching
happening?
3
reps.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, no.
Yeah.
You know, you have to.
Watching
They
3
had a
reps is crazy. She was eating them shits.
Wow.
Oh, Shorty,
that's gravy, man.
Shorty dated Brock Lesnar's daughter.
I'm so confused.
Shorty can throw a cotton ball on a roof.
She was
That's
eating them
crazy.
shits.
What's the craziest thing you've seen on the dance floor while you're DJing an event?
Yeah.
Shorty could
Not
throw
that.
an event. That's crazy. Oh my god, that is insane.
Wow.
That is. Would you guys get any cosmetic surgery?
No, I wouldn't. I think honestly,
Big dick.
I would. I want to.
What would you get?
I would get a boob reduction and a lift.
Augmentation?
Yeah,
Mm.
a lift after. Specifically, the Kelly Rowland.
Is it because of mommy life
Wait,
or
hers is
because
okay?
of mommy
So
life.
hers is real? They're just lifted?
No, she got
Implants?
implants.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But you just want yours to look like hers.
Yeah.
Implants are. I seen from a friend can be dangerous.
Dress. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Backless dress.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing with big boobs. It's
Yeah.
like you can't wear certain things,
Yeah.
and then with small boobs, you
Then
can't.
you get
There's
back
like a disadvantage
problems.
on both sides, right? Big boobs can't wear certain shirts.
Yeah.
Small boobs can't get certain men. It's like, am I lying?
hey,
Am
What
I
else we got?
lying?
What else we got?
Ask any woman that's gotten their breasts done that had smaller breasts what their life is like afterwards. Most of them regret it
honestly, I've
because
never,
niggas are just disgusting.
They want
Yeah, I've
the
never spoken to people like that, to be
titties.
honest.
There was a whole restaurant that was hiring people because they had big tits. That's crazy to me.
Hooters?
Hooters. When did
Okay.
that start?
I don't
A
know.
very long time ago.
Yeah.
No, but like, was it 70s, 80s?
It must have been. Yeah, that's the era. That's the
Probably.
titties era, right?
And that
Yeah.
was
They love
like the
titties,
real
no ass, yeah.
requirement that you actually had titties.
to-
And then
Up
Hooters turned
until-
to like booty.
1983.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
year
Did it
I
actually
was
turn into
born.
booty?
They started wearing
started.
them little orange shorts.
year?
Yeah.
1983 was the
wow.
year.
1983.
That's a good titty
The
year.
original Hooters.
That's a
Yeah.
good titty year.
And that was the whole
Pam
premises?
Grier.
Yeah, from humble beginnings
Grier
to worldwide
times.
success.
Yep.
Pam Grier got some of the best pair of titties in Hollywood history. Those are iconic
Foxy Brown.
titties.
They're not
Yeah,
ink to my mind.
Foxy
still.
Brown.
Foxy
titties.
Brown, that whole black exploitation era had just like great titties.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
vibe.
Good times. All right, moving on. Deep dive on titties. What else happened? Did you see this comedian that said? So he basically painted a story of him and another comedian getting a meeting with some execs that saw them at their shows, and they get a meeting with them, and they bring them into this room. And they basically say, okay, you guys, if we can give you everything you want, all the riches, all the fame, you just got to suck our dick. And he says he left and the other comedian stayed.
Yeah.
And you know who that other comedian is? Matt Rife. Yeah. As someone that loves the secret society and truly believes in it. Yo, we're talking about an artist before the show started.
You know?
I put an artist on,
Yeah.
Ryan Douglas.
Yeah.
I was playing this song, and I was just talking about. I told him, I was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
Black brought him out middle of his set
Yeah.
and put him on the stage, and he killed it." And he's like, "How do you know Black?" I'm like, "Oh, he met him at a writing session in LA." He's like, "How do you get that writing session?" I'm like, "I don't know." He's like, "Yeah."
I was like, yeah, we know how he got the writing
Nigga
session.
threw up the Illuminati
You
sign.
know exactly what it is.
It was Jesse
6 lakh.
Reyes.
Really?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Oh.
Now what?
I'm not convinced.
You can, Jesse Reyes is definitely not Illuminati. Second
It was
episode
Jesse
we've
Reyes.
ever done of the podcast. She's sitting on the floor signing figures.
That's because you're
Covers.
Illuminati, fam. Come
Yeah,
on, we already know
nigga.
what it is.
Talk
like,
to me.
freaky Illuminati.
Freaky boy, dog. He definitely did it with Bat Rife. That was crazy.
But you know what's funny? He did exactly what Cat Williams did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in saying, "Oh, Ludacris took the $20 million."
See, but he didn't wrap it with truth. Cat Williams said a whole bunch of true things.
Yeah.
True.
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
he put that in the. That's what he does. He puts his lies right in the middle. He peppers them in the middle. I read 3,000 books a year.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Now, he
But then
doubled down on that, too.
But he went on, on Joe Rogan. He's
Yeah.
like, "Come on, $60 a day, at minimum or something
I
like
it's
believe
that."
impossible.
I believe him.
You could if
That's
you
what.
want to.
It's not reading. I think he's just listening. That's what I think.
Back
it
then,
is.
You
they
can't
had
even do that.
On
There's not
X-
enough hours in the day.
I don't think they had that
on
back
like 5
then.
times speed.
Also-
Oh, true.
Yeah.
He doesn't say that
Well,
he
what is he
completed
saying?
them.
It like
He
this.
said it was
He
in-
never says he completes them.
He
Yeah.
said he
You
did
can
it
read
when he was.
thousands of books.
Didn't he say he
But you
did
can
it when he
read
was a
one
kid?
page.
Yeah,
I
when
read
he was a
mad books.
kid.
He said he did it when he was a kid,
Yeah.
not that he currently does it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if he did it in a kid, that makes sense. Those books are like 5 pages.
That's what he
Oh,
said.
No, but he
thinking
was
like
saying that he's
kids'
reading
book.
scholars' book. He's not reading like
I think
kids' books.
the thing is, honestly, the explanation
reading
made sense
fucking
because
kids'
he
books.
was maybe a certain religion or something, but he couldn't watch TV, couldn't participate in a lot of
Jehovah's
things.
Witness, I
Was he
believe,
Jehovah's Witness? Okay, yeah. So he was literally just reading books. Like that was my world.
Yeah.
I was in these things.
Let's do the math
But
on
yeah, you can't
3,000
read.
books, brother. It's impossible. I
It's
don't
very
care what
possible.
you're saying. I
He
don't care what his
checked out
religion
No,
was.
if
20,000
He did not
if
read
he's-
3,000
if he's
books in 1
reading
He
year.
did it. I believe him. Black
if
men don't
he's
lie.
reading kids' book, then that's very possible.
But
You know how many times, like Nola's like, okay, next. She'll like, we'll finish a book, and she'll be like, what's next? Pulls up a next book, finishes this. What's next? We
Damn.
read like 10 within
She's gonna be Cat Williams.
the hour.
All right, 3,000 divided by 365
Yep.
is 8 books a day.
That's not that bad. 8 books a
all of
day.
a sudden, huh? He's checking out 20 books from
Maybe
the
it's
library.
like comics.
You guys can believe whatever you want.
I believe it.
Honestly, believe whatever you want.
But
I'm
the way
not
he
believing
said it was like he was reading the encyclopedia.
That's
or
what he
something.
said.
Yeah,
He said, I'm reading
exactly.
scholars' books. He's
Yeah.
not reading fucking
Like-
picture books.
You know what's even worse though? He said he read more than 3,000. That's the funniest part nobody's talking about. He went on Joe Rogan and was like, matter of fact, it was more than that. And I'm like, all right, you're doing too much now. Like, I'm not buying it, dog. It's way too many
Yo,
books, man.
dog. The one thing that he was kind of on point with was the running. Van
Yeah.
ran a 4.9 at 52 years old.
Yeah.
I believe he ran a 4.2 at some point in his life.
Yeah. I believe.
52 years old, no warm up, in Dior's,
Yeah.
with the pressure of all that. Like, there's football players and everybody trying to pull his card,
Mm-hmm.
and he goes and he does this 40-yard dash and he does a 4.9.
Listen, man, he's an interesting man.
He's one of the most interesting men of all
He
time.
really is.
Like,
He
At
really
50, running a 4.9?
It's incredible.
That's
52
Yeah.
years old,
52
running a
years old.
4.9.
I try to
I know 30-year-olds that can't do that.
Look, I tried to sprint with this guy today playing soccer. I'm done for the year, yo.
we had Teddy Swims do a 40-yard dash, and he did it in his socks because he only had dress shoes.
Mm.
And that boy lives off of tequila, and he's chubby.
He hauled ass.
He did 5.2.
Oh wow.
I could be.
Yeah.
He's one of those
I could beat
like
that.
big football player guys, probably like.
Well, he's small.
He's short.
He's like
but, like,
your height.
Really?
But he's
Is he?
Teddy Swims is
Yeah.
short?
You don't
Yeah,
seem
he's pretty short.
I had no
Yeah, he's
idea.
short.
I
He's
thought
not
was
small.
He
tall.
looks
He's pretty-
taller and
He's
I
wide set.
spent
Like
2
he's
days
a
with
bigger
him.
guy.
I just always thought he was taller for some reason.
No,
He
he's
looks taller.
a bigger guy in
Yeah.
terms of like his
Yeah.
body
Yeah,
weight,
yeah, yeah.
but like he's relatively short.
Yeah.
How fast do you think
He's
you'd
got
be?
great energy
did
too,
5'2".
man.
5'2"? How fast do you think
wow.
you would be, though?
I think I could do a 4.9, 4.8.
4'9"?
Yeah, easily. I'm very fast.
Do we want to test it?
If you want, if we could do a
Extra gravy content?
race.
Let's do
We
it.
could do an extra gravy race if you want.
That'll
I'll
be
dust you
interesting.
guys.
Yo.
You guys are not
You
touching.
guys.
What if I
could do
dust you,
that.
fam?
Pardon me?
What if I dust you?
It's impossible.
You'll be sick, though.
It's impossible.
So we're going to play basketball, too. I'll smoke you.
You're
What if I-
Congolese. You're long distance.
Yeah, we
You're-
got
listen,
that.
I'm Jamaican.
I'm
short
medium distance, fam. You're
I'm
oh, Jamaican.
Yeah.
Ah, it's a Chico.
And let's just and remember,
we know.
Jamaican don't do that.
Oh, yeah. I see,
He's
yeah.
petite.
He's petite.
Tiny
Okay.
guy, man.
All right.
Oh, I didn't think he
Petite in
was
height. Not
He's got
stature.
great energy.
Yeah.
Great
Really does.
energy.
That
I walked
just
up to him. I was
reminds
like, "Yo,
me
you
of-
want me to say anything?" He's like, "Nah, man, say whatever you want, bro." I was like, what?
Fire.
And,
An
like-
old Southern man.
Yeah.
And then even with after the event, he was like, I really want to stay and just go out there and like, say hi to people. But he's like, I know me. If I go out there, I'm not gonna stay for 5 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay for like 2 hours, and then we're gonna get tequila shots, and then I'm gonna be hungover.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it's okay.
This was the day.
I think
before
he's
his,
still in the
like,
top
show.
10.
Yeah, yeah.
I think he's still in the top
no,
10
he's
right
two. When
Oh, he went up
Kanye,
again?
Yeah, when
Wow.
Kanye posted the number one yesterday when I saw it, Lose
Wow.
Control is number 2.
now. He went
I
up
was like,
3
what?
spots. He was at 5 for a long
Shit.
time. That's crazy. Good for him,
Such a
man.
good song though.
Great voice. Great
Great
voice.
voice.
Great voice.
Great voice. Another TikTok. Is that a TikTok?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh,
YouTube.
really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it was some social media. Yeah, covers. Tennessee whiskey. Ooh,
Man.
Chris Stapleton.
perfect voice for that.
Yeah.
Perfect voice for that.
So jealous of that voice.
You know, there's this other guy. I think his name is Jake, but the A is a V, and it's that one song with the piano that like, see you shine.
Never heard it. Never heard it.
Y'all heard it. It's
I've been
one of those
seeing-
songs that everyone hears on. It's a piano song, and he keeps on.
That's not touching.
Sounds
me.
I'm
like a
the
ringtone.
worst.
You know, if you were like, if you had tattoos, you could be the black version of Teddy Swims.
Hey, I'm gonna start singing now. I'm gonna start singing. Why is he hate? Look at the hater eyes. Look at his eye. Yo, that's hate, bro. Big me up, fam. Don't hate on me.
No,
That's
I'm just
crazy.
wondering. Let me hear it.
Nah, I can't sing. I wish I could.
I want my big eye, little eye.
Yeah, I wish I could sing so bad, bro.
bro, trust me.
Bro, I had one girl tell me like, "Oh my god, you sound like you can sing."
Yo,
That's the
don't tell me that.
That's
Try.
a diss.
Try.
Not
Never
the-
know.
Try.
I will
is
try with
crazy.
you. We'll
Drop
try
a
with you.
note.
What
I'm
song
not
you want to
doing
sing?
it.
What song you want to sing?
Drop a note.
Content.
I
COE.
can't sing. Don't do
COE.
it. I actually can't sing.
Diminishing chord.
It's not there. It's, you know what I mean? It's almost there.
It's
'Cause
diminishing.
I feel like Congolese people can sing. A lot of Congolese people can sing. Like they're in
I
churches.
feel like a lot of African people in general can sing.
You think so?
Almost all of my African friends can sing.
I don't know. Some
Whether
niggas
Nigerian,
in,
Ethiopian, Eritrean, it doesn't matter. They
some
can
niggas in the
all,
West. I don't know.
Like sing
like
or
like sing.
Okay.
She's
said,
She's
Nigerian.
hating. She's hating.
So she knows.
You're
she
my
knows.
one friend that can't sing. You're mad.
You can sing. You know I can sing.
Hey,
I can
hey.
sing.
You
Do
can
I?
sing for real?
Do I know that?
No. I don't.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
No.
Uh-oh. Nigeria. Nigeria.
It's there.
Norm, duet, man. Come on.
Silhouette
Oh,
of a perfect frame.
see, he plays around too much. He can actually sing.
Oh, yeah, big singer.
Did you see his
There you
Super
go.
Bowl
I
commercial?
Yeah, she can sing.
I did.
Super Bowl commercial going crazy. Is that
Yeah.
still playing?
I was telling
So-
him. I'm like, I didn't know he was singing live. Like, that
Oh.
was-
Yeah.
I thought you were.
There was somebody else.
It was someone else.
Nah, it's
yeah.
all
He
him.
was just an
That's
actor.
Thought it was
Yeah.
Duke.
You thought it was like a Bollywood film.
I don't know why it gave me like it reminded me a lot of Bruno Mars for some reason.
That's racist.
And you know he loves it though.
That's a compliment. That's fire. That's
The greatest thing you could have
fucking
ever said to
compliment.
him in his life.
I don't know why.
He's melting.
Yeah.
He's got his laptop there for a reason. Let's just say that.
No, I find Filipinos all have his range. Like the Bruno Mars range is like a common Filipino tenor.
It's all that karaoke training, man.
Yeah.
All that horse on the range. Horse on the range comes with every karaoke machine ever. home on the range.
Country road.
Country road. Oh man. Mike Tyson
Versus Jake Paul.
versus Jake Paul.
Oh,
Say what you want about
Finally.
these Paul brothers,
Like
man, but
Mike
these guys
Tyson,
do
Mike Tyson?
business.
Mike,
and
Iron
they make
Mike.
money.
Oh.
They make money.
They're
like
great
60?
marketers.
7
52
or
or
something?
57?
Mike Tyson?
56.
I wanna say
actually.
Mike
57.
Tyson.
How much are they paying him
age.
for this?
A lot. He's 57.
Wow.
Yeah, how much are they paying?
He's
What's the purse?
BET. Huh?
What's the purse for this?
I have no idea. I'm not too sure, but I know it's if Mike's
Well,
involved, it's not cheap.
probably
And it's
Yeah.
gonna be Netflix, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
is it?
Netflix's
Yeah.
first
Oh,
live
wow.
combat event.
Oh,
ever.
So
wow.
that's
Netflix
good
dropped the
money.
bag
Big
on
time.
that.
Drop
Wow.
the bag.
Wow.
But I
So-
mean, do we really think it's gonna be a real fight?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I think with
I
the
don't
Paul
know.
brothers, bro, it's always kind of a little bit rigged.
I think Tyson's the first person to knock him out, and then they do a rematch.
100
And he
million,
beats
guys.
Tyson.
I think
I think that's
Tyson
the best
takes a dive.
storyline, and that's the best. That's the most money they could get out of it.
100 million for what? That's how much
They're-
in
so,
general or each or
is it Logan or
Like-
Jake?
Jake.
Jake?
Okay.
That would so yeah, they're saying
Jake is the better boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
easily. He's
If
way
J-
more technically sound.
They're
If
saying it's
Jake-
going to generate 300 mil. So that
Jeez.
means they're going to at
Christ.
least have at minimum 50, but closer to 100 each.
God damn.
Jesus, man.
That's Floyd Mayweather numbers.
Because
Yeah.
And Floyd did it the real way. Like, Floyd made sure that he owned the network,
Yeah.
the pay-per-view. He got all the pay-per-view money. He put merch stations all around the arena and got 100% of that.
Bro.
He just, every way he could get money,
Yeah.
he got it.
For a nigga that can't read, he's smart as hell.
Yeah, I was
bro.
like, why do people call him dumb?
Because he's
Yeah.
got a good team. He can still be dumb.
I'm like, he does-
He's just got a really good team.
But-
He's not organizing all that shit by himself. He's got people
but that makes you smart if you have smarter people around you.
that's
helping
very
you.
smart.
Can
It's
never
very
be-
smart
Yeah.
to
You
delegate.
shouldn't
Yeah.
be the smartest one in the room.
Exactly.
He delegates and he makes sure he's got the money to afford the
Yeah.
best of the best. You know what I mean? Why not? Speaking of the best, LeBron.
Wait.
Cricket.
Real quick. Apparently they're wearing 8-ounce gloves and head guards.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, they want Jake
I
to
don't know what
live.
that means.
That
They-
means they're
yeah,
gonna
they
wear the
don't.
head
They don't
guards.
want.
Yeah.
That means it's not a real
It's
boxing.
Mike Tyson.
They
I
don't
know
want
it's
They don't
Mike
want him to
Tyson.
die.
Put
Yeah.
head guards in
Yours.
my contract, nigga.
Jake is not going to speak anymore if it wasn't.
If
for-
Jake would be,
Jake can be a little.
he'd be non-responsive.
Yeah, he'd be
for the rest
CTE,
of his life.
Immediate CTE. Like,
Mike Tyson, just hearing him talking about boxing is so scary.
bro.
It's like I just don't want to get in that mode because when I do, I just don't.
So
I
good.
just don't know how to
How he
get out of
blacks
it.
out.
He loses it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
If
to
you
take your
see him-
heart. Like he
Yeah.
said
If
that.
you see that, if you see him in the black
I
shorts,
remember
Children.
watching a fight where Mike Tyson fought a man for one round, and that nigga stood in the corner begging his team, no, like I can't go back out there, and
wow.
started crying.
stop.
That's happened.
That's
bro.
someone's dad, fam.
Dog, you're looking at Mike Tyson. You're looking at Mike Tyson over there, just looking at you, you're just ready to eat you.
With his high ass voice said that.
Dog, that's the worst part.
Yo, I recently seen an interview. They went to, what's that old, the black guy who
Morgan Freeman.
Arnold.
Palmer, Schwarzenegger,
No,
Schwarzenegger.
I said black guy.
That's why I said Schwarzenegger.
He used to have like TV shows and like the Apollo and stuff.
Oh,
Arsenio
Arsenio
Hall.
Hall.
Arsenio Hall,
Arnold
yeah.
is crazy.
Arnold.
I was like, I can't remember. I knew what I was
Arnold.
saying.
Arnold Hall.
I get it. Though,
You
yeah.
know.
Arsenio.
So it was Muhammad Ali.
Mm.
It was back in the day. Muhammad Ali was there or whatever. And then Arsenio was like, yo, I actually got somebody who wants to like meet you. And it was somebody else. I don't know who he is. And Mike Tyson comes out. And Mike Tyson's just like giddy because he was so excited to meet Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad is like, yo, stay away from me, yo. I'm scared of this man.
Yeah, I
and
remember
then
that.
like Mike Tyson just sat down and he's just like
Like a
Love
kid.
Yeah.
Turned into a kid. It was-
and
it
then
was-
Muhammad Ali is like, yo, this is the
Yeah.
crazy motherfucker, essentially.
yeah, it was a cool clip. I remember that
That's to know,
clip. Yeah.
man. That's to know.
And that's
Arsenio Hall-
Muhammad Ali. Like,
I can't believe we lost the Arsenio Hall show. Like when you think about the iconic Michael Jackson and Eddie Murphy were in the same episode.
Wow.
Like
You had the
Eddie
culture.
Murphy's on the show, they're talking about Delirious, and Michael Jackson comes out and gives him an award, just as a surprise. How do you lose that? How do you lose that show
Yeah, it's insane.
as a late night? Like
Wow.
Monique also had a really good late night show at one point.
I know that.
They got rid of that. Like every time we get one of those, where
It's
it
the
would,
times.
because they'll give you like those type of shows give you some validity and credibility. Like when you go on Conan or Jimmy Fallon, or people are like, oh, this person's gonna be here for at least the next 2-3 years. Like when I saw Tiffany Haddish start doing the rounds
Yeah.
Yeah.
after Girls Trip, I was like, oh yeah, she's gonna be
Yeah, she was
she's gonna be
everywhere.
around.
Yeah.
Because once the white people start validating you and putting you in those spots,
Yeah.
you're good for at least 2-3 years minimum off the strength of it. Especially because it's crazy to think there's still so many people that watch late night TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's their news. They don't watch the traditional news, a lot of them. They watch that for the headline at the start and all that shit and learn about those little things. Yo, what's crazy is Jon Stewart's back.
Oh, I heard about
On
that.
Yeah,
Mondays.
he came
Yeah.
back.
The
they
perfect
couldn't
time for this
find
nigga to
anyone
be
else.
back.
Yeah,
They
we
could,
need him, man.
but then they fucking ruined him. Hassan Minaj. He was supposed to be the new host, and then that bullshit story came out.
What story?
Essentially, he embellished some things in his stand-up set.
Yeah.
And people,
But it's-
they did some New York Times article debunking
Fact.
his
But
jokes
isn't that what
and
you're supposed to
fact-checking his-
do as a comedian?
Yes,
Like, aren't
yes.
You
Nothing
exaggerate.
is out of the
so
realm of
because of that, he
possibility.
lost the job?
Well,
Yeah.
because he's the
Oh,
type
wow.
of guy that's very like matter of fact when he says
Yeah,
his
but
thing.
And
But he's
because-
not matter of fact when he's telling his jokes at all.
And the reason is because he was the victim in the story, and so people were like digging into it. Like,
Yeah,
no.
but I
His
never-
child was the victim. So like one of the stories was his child opening a letter and there's anthrax inside, anthrax powder, and how they had to rush to the hospital. He did a whole video explaining everything after the article came out, and the video is just a masterpiece. Like honestly, the greatest clapback I've ever seen. But a lot of people only see the first part. They're never gonna see the retaliation or the apology part or whatever. And he basically says like, no, that didn't happen to him, but it did happen to somebody he knows.
Yeah.
And his daughter did get sick at one point, and they didn't know what happened, and they did have to rush to the hospital. He just used that as an example.
Like, I never hear a comedian tell a story and say, oh, yeah, that happened. I believe them.
I do sometimes, but it's. Excuse me. I'll put it this way: I believe the story has happened, but the little parts in between are the embellished parts. Like you got to play up certain characters. There's a reason why biopics are not word for word.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be the most boring movie you ever fucking watched in your life.
Yeah, perfect
Like,
example is I have a joke about in Jamaica they gave me this name called Ranga Danga
Rangadanga.
because I started vomiting one night after licking too much grabba, right? And yeah, I thought it was a regular backwards. I'm like and the next thing you know, I'm
Toronto's
just
Grey's
vomiting
Anatomy.
everywhere. Okay?
That's a Grey's Anatomy episode for Toronto.
What's wrong with him? Yo, man,
licked
ate
too much grabba
grabba leaf.
stove.
Too hot, man. He caught hit back on the throat and he started vomiting. Anyways, because I want to tell that story on stage, no one knows what grabba is in the regular room. So I'm just like, I had a crazy night of drinking, started vomiting. And the nickname they gave me after vomiting was Ranga Danga because that's the sound I make when I vomit.
Yeah.
But am I lying? Am I embellishing? Maybe. But it's for the sake of their ability to understand the joke.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
wasn't to like bamboozle you or like lead you astray. It
The
was
premise is about Jamaicans giving you names very easily.
Yeah.
And for very mundane things.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
that's
you,
So
you
you
probably
can
lost the
embellish.
job because of racism.
who.
Yeah.
Hassan.
Yeah, essentially,
Yeah.
that's my.
'Cause it's
You know,
not-
it's not even racism. Have you watched the Patriot Act?
Yes, I used to watch it.
How
Yeah.
amazing was that?
Yeah, it was so good.
And how
Yeah.
much truth was in there? Truth that you're not gonna usually hear
Yeah.
on, especially cable TV.
Yeah.
It's different when you're doing it on streaming.
Yeah.
Streaming is like anything goes, but on cable, where like the old people are watching.
Yeah.
But don't, for shows like that, you have writers. So
Yeah.
he's not telling all of his jokes. So
But-
they're gonna 80% of it like
I mean, yeah, you have
water
writers,
it
but
down.
he's the last say on the jokes. You know what I mean? And what gets through and what doesn't.
Yeah.
If he's not comfortable with certain things, he's not going to put it in. He's going to fine tune stuff so it's in his voice. Like, so my thing is, if they had him on, especially as a brown man
Yeah.
on TV, saying those things
Yeah.
and sticking up for other brown people,
They don't want to see that.
sets a crazy precedent.
Yeah.
Crazy precedent that they're not prepared to battle against.
It's unfortunate.
And he's a very smart,
Very.
charismatic,
I like the way he always ties
well-spoken.
things down. Like,
Yeah.
he always,
He's very good at bringing in an example
Yeah.
that is very like universal, and then bringing the actual issue. Because a lot of people, it's hard to finesse that without it seeming like an after-school special.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's hard to teach people things and keep humor and keep it current. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
So it sucks. It sucks.
sad.
But John Stewart's back. He's my favorite, and he is back
white?
just in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Very
know that
white.
man.
Cool white guy.
You've seen him. You probably just don't know his name.
Have you
either.
watched Half Baked with Dave Chappelle? Have you ever watched that movie? Okay, never mind. That's the only one.
You know,
ever
you've
it?
seen
Dollar
John
Bill?
Stewart before.
Oh,
If you saw a picture of him, you'd be like, "Oh, that guy."
Yeah.
You've seen like
Yeah.
clips of him, their hair, and he's gone viral like before social media. Like
Yeah.
he's the guy, man. Like, and it's perfect timing in terms of the election. Like with the election coming up in
He looks
what is
like
it,
a
November?
Como brother.
Was he
He
in
does look like a
Como
Como
brother.
brother.
what's that Adam Sandler movie? Big Daddy?
Big
Was that-
Daddy?
Yeah, was that him? Was he a Big Daddy?
Was
He
he?
might
a
be.
big
He
He
Was
might
he
have
the
been.
dad? He was the actual
He was the
dad?
dickhead other dad.
Yeah, the real dad,
I
right?
think so.
Yeah, I think so.
so.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
haven't watched that movie in
Yeah.
so long.
Big
Yep,
Daddy?
He was in Big Daddy. That is
Yeah.
correct.
Hey, Big Daddy.
Whoa. It's a different movie.
I was just gonna
So one
say
at
that's
Revy's
one of my
house.
favorite.
So when she ran away from it in the washroom. It's one of my faves. Loved it since I was a child. Ever since I was 10. But no, LeBron. LeBron James.
Yeah, man.
Lebron James, as
LeBron
me and my girl
James.
call him.
LeBron
Do you guys
James.
do that at all? Call people like
Yeah.
I mispronounce people's names on purpose, but with the letters that they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend named, his name is Giles Monet, and it's Monettee and Giles, but I call him Gilles Manetti. I'm like, well, if it isn't Gilles Manetti.
He just goes inside.
He's like, I'm French. It's Gilles,
No, that's
Gilles Monet.
literally that's my middle name. So
Right?
yeah,
Gilles,
yeah,
right?
Gilles, yeah.
So I'm just like,
That's
oh,
funny.
Gilles
What's your middle
Monet.
name?
Yeah,
What's your middle name?
Gilles.
Gilles.
Gilles, yeah.
Gilles.
Jill.
But they call him
Gilles
Jack
Giles.
and Gilles.
That's cute.
They already call him Giles because no one knows to call him Gilles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then I'm just like, Gilles.
Gilles.
Gillespie,
Hey,
man.
Gilles Manetti, you motherfucker, where you been?
That's so funny. Lebron James was not playing in this game. He's attending the game.
Oh gosh.
And he's sitting down. This is International Women's Day. He's sitting down with Jeannie Buss and Linda Rambis.
Yeah.
And they're on either side of him. And I love it. Oh, I love it. They start gripping him. Linda going crazy.
Yeah.
The woman in the purple.
Was he? I saw the video.
He didn't
She
touch
was-
him.
He was,
Real player.
Yeah. Hand on
Real
his leg.
player.
Hand on his leg.
Hand on the leg.
Yeah,
Yo, LeBron's
genius.
the most unintentionally
He
funny
said-
basketball player ever.
he said
First and
Savannah's
foremost,
gonna see this.
First and
I wanna
foremost.
make sure.
Happy International Women's Day.
Yep.
That's first and foremost.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I was like, this nigga is cold, bro. Yo, the both women are like, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So Jeannie Buss goes, she rests her hand on
Yeah.
his shoulder because she can't hug him. It's like sideways. It would be awkward.
That'd be a weird
And
hug. Yeah.
it'd be a weird hug.
Yeah.
And then the other one is just, oh, she like grips his arm. But as men, we know what that means.
Yeah.
This is like the start of that scene with Sharon Stone and Joe Pesci in Casino. It's like, oh, come
I
here.
thought
come
it was very innocent though.
I thought
I
it was
don't think it is.
innocent
It's mad
on
innocent.
his
You
part.
don't think it was innocent?
Oh,
Oh, really?
no.
Somebody
No,
go
he's not-
smoke that youth.
Shit to my stomach.
No, especially with Jeannie Buss though.
Yeah,
What
Genie
you
be
trying
out
to
there.
say? What you
Maybe
trying
the
to
other
say?
one. I don't know who the
Niggas
other
bust,
person
Genie be
was.
buzzing.
I
You
saw
trying to
I
make
saw
niggas
more.
buzz.
I saw more of a violation with Linda than I saw
Yeah,
Jeannie.
she just,
Because
like-
Linda's the one gripping his arm. He's not
Yeah.
even looking at her at certain parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's gripping on his arm. Jeannie just did this.
Yeah,
It was
That's what I'm
And-
like
saying.
a
I'm like, I don't
friend.
Jeannie, you've seen her with, well, at least I've seen her with plenty of players. She seems very personable, very
Yeah.
touchy, like
yeah,
when
yeah.
she talks. So it didn't seem specific to LeBron. Maybe it's because I don't see Linda Rambis often. So like seeing
don't
her
even
and
know
doing
who
that, it
she
was
is.
weird.
Yeah, what did she do?
I think she's one
like an
of
exec.
yeah, so like one of those board positions or whatever. But that's my other thing that nobody's looking. Because I'll play reversal, man. If this was a woman and it was
Yes.
two men that owned the team
Yes.
touching her like that,
Yeah,
we're all taught it's a different narrative.
Yeah.
But
On
now,
International Women's Day.
but I think because LeBron seems so powerful, you forget he has bosses. And like this is a thing that is very
no, but that's
prevalent.
why I didn't think anything about the Jeannie Buss thing
Mm.
because like if I had like I've had coaches, male coaches, and if they like came and leaned on my shoulder or something like that, it is what it is. Like especially because you usually develop relationships.
That's like- yeah, it's like
and
family.
Jeannie Buss is literally somebody who gets involved in these players'
Absolutely.
lives.
Absolutely.
We've seen it in her father as well. So yeah, I just didn't think anything about her. That's the other person. I'm like, I don't know who
Yeah,
this is.
exactly.
I think that she's just one of those women that
Like
In
got
on it. She's
money.
just
That's
in on
just like
Yeah,
all
me
See,
too.
over
but that's the
place
problem.
Yeah,
and
that's
That's
shit.
the
vibe I was
problem.
getting to.
A little too
Because the
touchy.
NBA does that a lot, and it's like they're just reinstating Donald Sterling. He's one of those
Oh, are
guys
they?
that used to, yeah.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys that used to do just that.
Look at him.
They
Look
use
at
their
him. So
position.
strong.
So
Yeah.
what they do, like for example, there's like gas guys or government or whoever that will come to the game, bring their kid. Now homeboy says, "Yo, my kid wants so and so's autograph after the game."
And you have to
You
do
can't
that.
say
to do
no.
that.
You got to
they
bring them
spend
there.
so
but
much money.
They spend so much money on season passes, season tickets.
Yeah.
They sponsor certain things in the arena. So you got to bring them back there.
Yeah.
These guys are changing. And they're back there
Back
bringing
there.
kids, bringing families. Guys are taking their
That's
pants off. Like,
weird.
this is
Yeah,
a regular occurrence. And it's very slave auction-y.
Yeah.
But can't they
Very
wait
look
till-
what I bought. 'Cause
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
the owners.
You're back to being.
It's
yeah.
very look what I bought and patting you on the back and
Good shit, man,
go
yeah.
go blah blah. It's like
Yeah.
good boy. A lot
Yeah.
of good boyism that
Yeah.
happens.
Look at him. How much you weighing now? Wow, incredible.
Facts.
Yeah.
When you
Facts.
put it that way, like a racehorse.
Isn't he a
like that.
beast?
Yeah.
Isn't he a monster?
Look at
like
those muscles. Look at him.
I mean, that's what when you see the
Yeah.
combines, like, you know what I mean? It's
It's
really
exactly
just
what it is.
especially
that's what it is.
actually what
Yeah.
it is.
You're a
It's a
slave.
slave auction.
So that's what Colin Kaepernick was saying in his movie.
Yeah.
He did an actual representation of that, a visual,
Yeah.
which is great. Like it was a perfect way to put it. But that's my thing. It's like I saw a lot of women like, okay, cool. The women are doing whatever, but LeBron's married. He should know better. He should.
But he was
never
just
did.
literally
I'm
just
like-
sitting there.
He's at
No,
work.
but women wanted him to stop it from happening, and I'm like, we
his
got to talk
bosses?
about power dynamics
That's what I'm
again,
saying, yeah.
because these are his bosses.
And then
Yeah.
it'll come off as, oh, LeBron's aggressive.
Very, yeah.
White women
Slapping
Yeah.
2 white women.
on camera, LeBron telling them
Yeah.
it will go left.
What was
On
he supposed to
International
do?
Women's Day, mind you.
On
Exactly.
International Women's Day,
Day.
while he's saying,
Yeah.
first and foremost, Happy International Women's Day. First and
Exactly.
foremost. That's first and foremost. One second most. What are you talking about?
Second most.
Yo, that nigga kills me, bro. It's him, Clay, and Kawhi for top 3 funniest niggas in the NBA
Play
of
with
all
that.
time.
Clearly.
I have a chip on my shoulder.
LeBron does the same thing.
I'm like, why does he always do that?
LeBron does it when he gets a foul and he's beefing with the person like mid-game, or he gets an and one. Then it's like
That's just
big dog. I remember he did that one time, and the ball came back to Austin Rivers, and he hit the ball, and it hit LeBron in the back of the head.
And he turned around
LeBron
quick.
Back around him, and Austin was like, "Whoa, big fella." Yo, LeBron's like, "Yep, yep." LeBron walked away like, "Yup." Yo, I really want the only person that ever stepped to LeBron and got away with it, and I think LeBron fared him, was Jamaican. And that is the guy on Isaiah Stewart on the Detroit Pistons.
Detroit Pistons.
You
He
remember
was
when
bloody.
he threw niggas
That-
because he realized he was bleeding?
Yeah.
He got
That
hit.
meme, I saw that
LeBron
meme.
hit him, hit him
Yeah, yeah.
But I
purposely.
feel like he did that because there were so many people trying to stop him that he knew he wasn't going to hit LeBron, though.
No,
No,
he
he
wanted.
threw
No,
it.
no, no.
I
He
know
wanted.
he
them.
wanted- but
he's
he
done
wasn't-
it. He's done it.
he wasn't gonna
He's
do
hitting
it.
other players, so he was gonna
yes,
do
but
it.
it's LeBron. It's different.
This is Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah.
He's psychotic.
He's Jamaican.
Like,
No, no,
I
He's
remember
Jamaican
seeing that
crazy.
video. I'm like, what's wrong with this guy?
He's like another Ron Artest.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck. He does not care. Like he was gonna destroy him. It was bad. But I think
And
if
isn't
those
Ron
guys
Artest-
weren't in the way,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have came to his senses quick enough.
Meta world.
Meta world peace, yeah.
Funny
Yeah.
thing, I think he's from Jamaica, Queens. So he's pretty much Jamaican too.
He's Jamaican
Yeah,
by
man.
association.
By association. But yeah, no, I just thought this clip was hilarious that like people wanted him to do something.
But people
about
like
this.
dissect shit for no reason. I'm
Yeah.
like, you guys are making it bigger than what it needs
Yeah.
to be. You know what I mean?
Did you see the picture of him
I was gonna
at
say
the
that, yeah.
game afterwards?
No.
And
no.
Savannah's kind of stepping away, away from him at the side, and he's it's just a picture. They caught him like looking at her out the corner of his eye,
Yeah.
and he looked like he was in trouble. It was so
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I was like, the timing of this can't be
It's
better.
insane.
Yeah.
This is so funny.
He's innocent.
He's got the Beyonce of basketball wives.
Oh, bro.
I think Savannah James is the
Easy.
Beyonce.
She's not even the basketball wife.
She's so
Now.
fine.
She's just Savannah.
Exactly.
She's just, that's what I'm saying. Which is
Exactly.
why she's
She's not
become
bad.
like,
LeBron is just a husband of Savannah.
yeah, like at certain points, like
Yeah,
I've never
gets
seen
there.
a woman gravitate towards a basketball wife this much in my
Bro,
life.
she's fine.
They love her.
She's just so.
And she doesn't even pop out like that. It's not like she's an
Yeah.
influencer. It's not like you see her on the gram all the time or
I
anything.
mean-
Like she's pretty much to herself. She gives me Lauren London vibes.
I would like,
Like
to.
she's just beautiful, very
Down.
quiet, very
Yeah.
just chill. But you know she's
Yeah.
about my family.
about her family.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like it's just very much a Lauren London vibe I get from her
Yeah.
in terms of not only even say branding, just the way they portray
Personality,
themselves.
yeah.
I think a good runner-up though for top basketball wife is Tamia.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
that?
That's a
Tamia,
good
You don't
basketball
know
wife.
Tamia?
Canadian,
Windsor?
The
from
Canadian
Windsor.
Fall?
artist?
You know
Feeling
Tamia.
like What
Oh.
you
Yeah.
done to me? I
Who'd she marry?
can't.
Yeah.
Grant Hill.
Grant Hill.
Grant Hill.
I thought you were
They've been
talking
married
about
for a long time.
current
Okay.
basketball.
She's
That's why I'm
fine.
like, I don't know. Who.
Yeah, they've been married for a long
Yeah.
time.
Nah,
Remember they-
Jackie.
they did-
Jackie's been married to whatever that.
Doug Christie?
Doug Christie.
Yeah.
Yo,
right.
that is the number one bout it.
They get remarried every
Every
year.
single year.
She wears the pants in that relationship. For sure. Yeah, but no, Grant Hill and his wife, they be doing step dances on,
Yeah.
on TikTok
They
and
do.
shit.
They're
To me, a
cute.
line dance.
They're cute.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
She made her own line dance.
She
Yeah.
didn't make it. I think other
The
people
world
made
did
it.
and gave it to her.
Okay.
It's
fire.
big in Detroit.
In Detroit? Oh, yeah, you were telling me about
They
that.
do it in the clubs.
Like recent? Because I
No.
just think it just got popular now.
No.
So it's
Wait,
been
line dancing?
no, not line dancing, the Tamia one.
No.
No.
How long?
Because I lived in Detroit in 2017.
Oh,
and
they were doing it then? Damn.
So
Because
this
I
is-
remember
and this
seeing-
is like a long
Yeah.
thing.
I
Yeah.
just recently saw them doing it and then started seeing everybody trying to do it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, is this just a thing that just started?
I've seen
No.
34 variations of the Texas
Yeah.
Hold'em line dance.
Yeah.
It's
there is.
over, man. Like, just let's hone in
Yeah.
on one,
Yeah.
Can we-
and let's
can we
all
pick
decide
one,
as a
please?
family.
The album's coming out. We need to get out. You know,
March
figure it
29th.
out.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
How are we
figure it
feeling
out.
about it? Cowboy
Carter.
Carter?
Yeah.
Get
it right.
I thought there was some significance to it, and there is.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what it was. First of all, I looked up this Canadian guy named who was Cowboy Carter,
Oh yeah.
and he's actually the father of country music in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
which is super wild that there is even more significance
Is it a
to this
coincidence?
name. I wouldn't say it is just because he's Canadian, and he didn't really have. Like, he was the father of country music, but he didn't really have big tunes like that.
I
Like,
wasn't expecting the name. I don't know what
a
I was
lot of people
expecting.
are not liking the name at all.
So wait,
It's gonna
Cowboy
take a while
Carter,
to-
you said the original dude was Canadian, you're saying?
There's a
Cowboy Carter?
Cowboy Carter that is Canadian.
Oh,
yes.
but he's not. Okay, cool.
But I don't know if it's the same. Like, I don't know if she drew inspiration from that
Yeah.
at all. But I know that there is one. I'm trying to find the
I just thought it was gonna be called Act 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Act 2.
or
Yeah.
It's
something.
Cowboy Carter Act 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just thought it was just gonna be Act 2.
So during the 1920s and 30s, Carter personified the image of the Texas cowboy in the national mind, an uninhibited storyteller, gambler, and drinker, generous with his money and quick to draw his six shooters.
Yo, he had an ill nickname.
That's a
His
real one.
nickname was Montana Slim,
That's
the
hard.
yodeling cowboy.
Yodeling.
That's a Canadian one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm interested to see what this sounds like. Allegedly,
gonna
Dolly
be dope.
Parton cleared Jolene
Oh,
for her.
shit.
So it looks like we're gonna get
we
the
gonna
Jolene
duet?
cover. I don't know if I want that.
I want to do it.
Why not?
Dolly's still out here though.
Yeah.
She's
Sounds
still
kinda shaky.
she's still
Either
bad,
either
yo.
with Dolly or Reba.
Reba. Ooh.
Reba
you know?
McEntire.
Reba McEntire.
I was saying Shania.
One of my favorite
Yeah.
sitcoms, low key of all time.
Really?
The song.
Reba was the opening
A
song.
single mom who works too hard.
She killed that shit.
Me at
She was
13.
Ellen
Me
before
too.
Ellen.
Me at 13 feeling like
She was
I'm
like
a single
country
mom.
Ellen.
I only know that song because of TikTok.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
Wow.
was a theme song.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never watched Reba?
No, you couldn't. No way.
No way. I'm
That show ended before
Such
he was
a good
born.
show.
It was
But you
actually
can.
funny.
Have you seen Martin?
Yeah.
It's ended way before his time.
He black.
You gotta watch
he
Martin.
black.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people talk about Reba, like the sitcom.
Yeah.
Like, it's not brought up in the
I used to
major.
watch it. I love it.
I
I love
loved it so
Reba,
much.
yeah.
There's two country ones that I really liked. There was that one and another one with a blonde lady that was a stand-up comedian that was country as fuck. I cannot remember what the show was
she's
called.
Like short?
Yeah, I can't
Was
remember
it
her name is.
Bible something? Good Bible.
I can't remember what it's called, but yeah.
But
that
I
was-
like Nashville. Did you watch
Nashville? No.
That was a good show.
Nashville. Nashville.
It was like Empire, but
Oh.
country music. But better. than
So like Dallas.
yeah.
Yeah,
kind of,
Dallas is like
yeah,
a country
Yeah.
soap opera.
Yeah.
This older?
It's like a southern, yeah, like
okay.
early 90s.
Never heard any of these. Okay.
This is Matt's time. Matt, you watch Dallas? No?
He's
Good
lying.
times?
Good
Good times, absolutely. Sanford and Son, I was there. I was the son.
But I'm excited for Act 2. I can't,
Yeah.
I've been waiting for a really, really long time.
Yeah.
I've been
nervous.
trying to find my fucking cowboy boots forever.
You actually have one?
This
Well,
ain't
I actually did
Texas.
have
Yeah.
cowboy boots, like original ones from, I think my
Nebraska.
No, my grandfather got them from
Dakota or some shit.
from either Wyoming
Okay.
See?
or
See?
Montana.
I
Ping-pong
knew it
game.
was somewhere.
Yeah.
She's been to all 50 states, nigga.
Of course.
My grandfather bought them.
Have
for
you been to
me.
Hawaii?
No, I haven't.
That's
You're
the
more
only state you ain't been
American
to.
than
I haven't been to Georgia.
You haven't been to
I
Atlanta?
haven't been to Atlanta. I
You?
haven't been
Oh,
to.
wow.
How do you know every
Orleans.
black person in America?
I haven't
if
been
you've
to
never Atlanta?
Chicago.
I have
What?
Chicago.
Yeah.
You ain't been to
Wow.
my hat? That's crazy.
Yeah.
No,
That's crazy.
You should go to Atlanta. It's kind of
eventually.
I want to go there.
It's okay.
Detroit has the highest population of black people, and I
Wah,
thought it
wah,
was
wah.
Atlanta.
I thought it was like.
the only thing I didn't
No.
like about
Somewhere
Atlanta
DMV.
was like there were lots of signs of like don't bring your firearm, and like I was going to Chick-fil-A. I'm like, Chick-fil-A is supposed to be a peaceful place.
No. You
Why?
literally.
Yeah.
Keep that
But
file.
They go to clubs and you gotta like lock
Yeah.
up your firearms in a locker.
Ah, that's funny.
That's funny to
It's,
do.
it's like a comedy show.
I
You know, your
mean-
phones instead of a gun.
Yeah, at least you gotta lock it up because
Yeah,
in Detroit you just
Yeah.
be pulling up in it.
Oh
and,
really?
you know.
I've never been to Detroit.
Oh, Detroit sounds scary.
Oh, it sounds scary.
Yeah, Detroit.
Yeah.
I'm not going there.
Why not?
Great music though.
Why?
Detroit's great.
You're talking about people in the clubs with a gun?
Maybe.
That happens here.
I don't go to those
True.
clubs.
Yes, you do.
No, sir.
I've seen you in those clubs. You
Never.
just don't know what's in there.
I never went to Barcode. I never. No.
But how
Especially-
are they getting into the club with it? Don't they have
Ew,
security?
Boofing guns?
Oh,
They boofed it?
Now.
Oh,
They boofed it?
You know
Boofed it.
people.
Niggas boofing the gun.
Nah, you don't gotta boof it to get in the
All
club.
right.
We
Wait
just
a
gotta know
second.
someone that works there.
Oh shit. Okay.
You
Oh wait,
got-
yeah, you're right.
Give it to a
Fiction.
bartender, a bar back.
You're
To
actually
be
right.
honest,
Any
like,
lighting
when
guy.
now that I think about it, well, I didn't really go to that many clubs in Detroit because they didn't really have that many clubs. It was more like bars and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I've really ever gotten searched except for this one. It was my first time ever going out in Detroit. This was in 2017, and it was real ghetto. And they like had us, and it was so ghetto. I was going from another place, and there was this parking lot where you could park, and there was this guy dressed in all black, like had the shiesty on,
Oh, wow.
had his gun on his side
What
of
year
his
was
hip.
this?
2017.
You went
He had a
inside the club?
shiesty in
Yeah.
2017.
Oh,
Trendsetter.
Yes.
Balaclavas were back on then.
Balaclava is not
Like
a
a
shiesty
shiesty, though.
though. That's very different.
It was Mr. Pooh himself.
Like what?
It might have been him. It was Pooh Shiesty.
It was Pooh Shiesty.
It wasn't. Blue shiesty's too small.
Nah, they was
So
selling
let
those
him hear
back-
that.
They was selling those back then. I remember John.
Yeah.
John
No,
had
I
one
know
from
they've
Earth.
been selling them since snowboarding
yeah,
existed,
yeah,
but guys, I just didn't know guys are wearing it like
yeah.
that.
And so he was like patrolling around the cars with his gun and like the bulletproof vest and shit. And I was drunk and I yelled out the window and I was like, yo, like say like you're a police officer, just this is what you're tasked to do. And he was like, no, I'm not. I'm like, oh, so
Women
why
have
are you
no fear, bro.
I was like,
Yeah.
so why are you doing this? He was like, because I'm making sure that your car's still here at the end of the night. I was like, oh.
Women have no fear. Why'd you say that to that nigga?
wanted to
If a
know.
nigga said that, it's up. Like what? Yo, you a police officer, nigga? Why you
fuck you
patrolling out here?
Yeah. eesh.
Yeah.
That nigga would have rose it up.
I was curious.
What you say, little nigga?
You don't be seeing here. You do not
he
see
probably-
mans just rolling around with guns on their
Yeah.
hip.
He
unless
could
they're
probably tell
police.
you were drunk, so you didn't take it. I'm sure he deals with that.
I know.
Yeah.
Where do you go?
But in Detroit they have open carry, so it doesn't matter. Like
Wow.
you don't have to have a license, and you can carry.
Oh, I didn't know you didn't have to have a license.
No, you
God
don't have a
damn.
license.
It ain't safe.
As long
It's
as
the
it's not
motherfucking
concealed.
Constitution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
you
that's
can
what
just-
open carry is that
you
you
can
can
just-
keep it like you can have it on your back, you can have it on your side,
Ooh-wee.
but it has to be not covered. So people have
wow.
to be able to tell that
Well,
you
that
have
was- that
it.
was the law here,
and
too.
that's
Yeah.
open carry, and you don't have to have a license. And then they made, but if you want to conceal it, then you had to have a
Have a license.
license.
Concealed
But
license.
then they went and they changed it where you could just have a gun.
So you could like walk into a bank and just be carrying a gun, and
Yeah.
Kind of vibes.
In a way, it's a lot safer.
I seen a man walking down.
Everybody's more polite.
Yeah. No arguments
You know, I
there,
got
yeah.
that thing on me. I'm about to
You got
rise it up.
Yep.
Don't play with me.
I saw a man walking down where I lived, and he just had like the rifle
just
on his back. Yeah, just walking in the summer.
Wow.
American,
T-shirt,
dog.
shorts, and rifle, just
America.
chilling.
When I was in middle school, there was the sniper was happening. I used to.
Oh, yeah.
The
In
DC
Maryland,
sniper?
yeah,
DC
in
sniper.
Maryland,
That
yeah.
Jamaican? Bop, bop.
Yeah.
Father and son, right?
Yeah.
You
I
lived
probably
there?
shouldn't have said
Yeah,
bop,
I
bop.
grew up in Maryland. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember like me and my friends would run home because we were walking home.
No, he would have caught you.
You'd have to like.
He would have caught you still.
He
He's
would've
got a good eye.
Yeah.
He's got a quick reaction time.
Yeah.
Gee.
It was a joke, like you don't know if the sniper's coming.
What
She's
part of
running zigzags.
Maryland?
Columbia.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used to live by the FedEx field.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I lived in Columbia, then I moved to PG County.
yeah.
Mm.
PG County.
You a real nigga.
baby.
Yeah.
God damn, you with the niggas.
Yeah, man.
This is for my niggas. This is for the niggas. Oh man, what else happened this week?
Love is blind.
Love is Blind.
Okay.
Have you watched
Take
yet?
over
No,
your
sir.
mind.
You
Content. You're gonna have to watch things for content.
Well,
If it's the biggest thing in the world, nigga,
Yeah.
you need to know about it.
I'm standing on business though.
We do business. Yeah, we do business here.
You're right.
And you need to know it.
He got me, so I can't argue with it.
Even when Alicia's watching it and you
You're watching
haven't,
it too?
that's when you
Watch
know.
it all. I'm caught up.
Look at that. Look at that.
I'm waiting for tomorrow.
COE,
baby.
nigga. Content,
All right,
nigga.
I'm gonna tap in.
Yeah.
I started watching it, bro.
You start watching it too?
did you see the video?
Norm's in this
What's
bitch.
the guy with the?
Not that I don't like it, but I'm watching it.
He
because
likes
this
it.
motherfucker-
He's a liar.
Yeah,
No.
He can't say he likes it because, you know,
Ex-
90s, hard,
No,
DMX.
What?
The only reason I don't like it.
Because it gets him angry. He doesn't like how invested he feels watching it.
Gotcha.
But the nigga be in the kitchen making food and hear it
Watching
and
it,
come around,
what's
yo, who said that shit?
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna start watching it then.
I'll hear it in the background and get angry and
Yeah.
feel the
Yeah,
need
bro.
to watch it. Be like, why would he say said thing?
That's
good
exactly what
TV.
happened to
I
me.
feel
then
like
come back.
relationships are just a never-ending conversation starter. Like no matter what. Like for me, I love watching reality shows because I'm watching with my girl, and we just discuss people
Oh,
and
okay.
what people do, and like we just get into whole debates sometimes, even
Right,
over
right.
certain people's actions. Like, nah, he shouldn't have done that. No, I think it made sense. It's like, yo, those are the best dates to me. I love watching a reality show with a girl that like I'm just dating.
It's a vibe.
Because you get to know so much
About how
about
she
what
thinks?
people think
Ooh, yeah,
and
yeah,
how
true.
they would
That's true.
move
That's true.
via the reality show.
That's
It doesn't
true.
even have to be a dating one. Like The Trust, for example, that she put me on. That
Shout
will
out to
tell-
my girl.
That one will tell you about
Shout out
people.
to my girl. What's her name? Tolu.
Tolu.
Yo, my sister.
that show, I'm
I was
telling
so
you,
proud
shows
of
like
her.
that will show you about people and just how humans.
That
just-
show
I
was
don't
so
know, man.
annoying to me because it was like, we're family. We got to be together. Like, we just met.
This is reality shows, though,
We
right?
just met.
That's the basis of reality shows. Everyone has to be a family,
Yeah.
but we just
We
met.
and they were a family, and I didn't like how they were so quick to turn on the two black women.
But you didn't see that coming?
I saw it coming, but it was so quick. And then all of a sudden, the guy with I like them, the cowboy guy. All of a sudden, like, I'm never gonna vote, but I feel like I have to vote to save America.
I feel like black women have to realize,
Make
especially on
America
reality
great,
shows,
you know?
No, I gotta make things right. I'm like, why is it your job to do that?
black women on reality shows just show the stark difference between them and the rest of society. Like, people get thrown off by them because they're very direct.
Yeah.
They're not going to mince words. And at the same time, they're likable
Yeah.
and they seem like they can outwit you. So it's like, I got to get this person out of
Yes,
here.
they're
Yeah.
dangerous. Yeah.
Like, I like this person too much. Everybody
they're a
else is going to
threat.
like them too much. I got to get them out of here.
Yeah.
And I see it play out every single reality show, bro. It's so funny
Except
to
for
me.
Big Brother. Shout out to Taylor.
Even Big Brother UK, ZZ Mills
Did
just
you
got
watch
saved.
the Taylor Big
I
Brother?
don't watch.
That's
Big
the
Brother
US
at all.
one, right?
The U.S. one. It's actually a good season. You gotta watch
Yeah?
it. She was like
I've
on.
seen
I'd
her
much
on
rather
social
watch the
media.
Toronto Man one still.
No, but it was a really, really good. Like,
You're
I'm
a
so
clown.
shocked that she.
Did you see Toronto one?
No, I didn't.
Yo,
Yeah.
these two mans got into it. And you didn't see when it went viral?
I saw it where they
You're
were
a
in the room.
clown.
You're a clown.
Call me a clown again. You're a clown. That's good TV,
It
baby.
really was.
That's all I need to see. I
Is
swear to
that how it's
God.
gonna be for Love Is Blind Toronto?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
According to.
I can't wait. I can't wait for a man to be
But
like,
it's not even gonna be like
Denisha?
Toronto, you know?
Yeah.
what's my baby mom doing in here, bro? Yo, I can't wait for a man to do.
That's not what it's gonna be.
You
It's
know
gonna
a
be
man's
fucking
gonna hear his
suburbs.
baby mom in there, bro.
But at least we'll know.
Yeah,
one
there's gonna be a
person.
nigga that code switches his way into the pods.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got
And then when he's in there, we
It's
got
gonna
him.
You
come.
got to. You got to.
Jeez, I like the way you sound. Yo.
And
That's
you're
how you're
guaranteed
sounding
to
like a
know,
little
like,
sweet.
one person on the
Producer's
show.
like, what the fuck is going on? Who is this guy?
I feel like there needs to be like an escort or stripper or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, we
Oh,
need at
that's-
least one of those.
Yeah, yeah.
One of those where all mans on the timeline go, wait. Yo, that's the thing about Toronto Love Is Blind that's very different from the rest of these. Is they're in large cities like Seattle,
Yeah.
Chicago. This is Toronto, brother.
Yeah.
If you're black, somebody I know knows,
Knows
you.
you.
Yeah.
Well, the last
It's
one was in
literally small.
Charlotte, so that wasn't that big.
Charlotte's not a big place.
No.
Which
What's that?
one? With
North
Uche?
Car- this one that they just did, it was in Charlotte.
It's partly. I think it's partly in Charlotte. I think
Was it in
there's.
Charlotte?
I think there was other people in. Was it Chicago? I can't remember.
No, they were
This
in
new season?
Charlotte. Yeah.
Oh.
The second season was in Chicago.
Yes.
I want to see like
was just watching
Chromas
it.
or like what's her name? Sick to my stomach, shorty. Has one of
Oh God, no.
Just that man, like I know who you are on the other side.
Absolutely.
Like, I can hear your voice.
No, you
You're that
don't.
girl.
Yeah.
Yo, you don't know me, stole. Like if
Oh
they have
my
one of those
gosh.
on though, that'll be amazing.
Yeah.
One of them gals
Yo.
or guys.
Definitely need for controversy
Why
and for
don't you
think
go on?
pieces. We told him that last
did.
week.
You're trying to
His
bully
love
me into
is
doing it.
blind.
I'm not.
Do
He
it.
can't see himself on there.
I'll think about
You
it.
don't want to be an influencer?
Content,
Kinda
nigga.
got me there still.
Go there and tell us
What's
what
up?
it's
What's
like.
up?
Return of the Mac? About
right.
to blow up?
That's literally what everyone was saying. Like, yo, fam, plug the podcast.
That's all you
Yeah.
got to do.
You might be right. Still.
slipping,
I'm gonna sell
dog.
out. I'm gonna sell out.
You're not about
You're
content.
gonna be
man.
Clay?
You're not
If I-
about COE.
If I go on there, fam,
You're not COE.
my
you know.
family's gonna look at me like, yo, my son.
That's okay.
What are you doing?
They don't find out until after.
You're right. You're right. You're
True,
right. But you only get paid what? Like I think it's like $8,000 or something like that.
If you
But you're
make
going
it the
to
whole
find
time.
love. Oh, only $8
I'm
grand?
not going for.
If you make it
I think it's
through
$1,000 a
the
week.
end.
Oh, wow.
Something
And
like
then
But
how
you're going
long-
to find love, so.
So it's 8 weeks.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
'Cause you're
go
living
from
with
the
them as
beginning
well. Yeah,
to
once
the
you-
end.
Wait,
to
so
the
I think
altar.
the pre part is about a week and a half to 2 weeks
2.
long.
The pod part?
Yeah, the pod part.
Yeah,
And then after that, you go on a trip for about a week. And then after that, you live with the person for about a month.
Yeah. That's a crazy timeline.
They film
if
that
you
shit
think
too,
about
right?
it.
They film everything.
Yeah.
So
man.
so
You
there's
You don't want a free vacation?
Yo, I be wondering. I'm like,
Come
yo,
on
dog.
now.
Every time I see them in bed, like making out
That's
and
what
shit,
I'm
I'm like,
saying.
there's a nigga in the corner with
Literally,
a camera
it's
just.
like, yo, I'd be there like, look at this creep ass nigga. Why are you staring at me, fam?
I got to. And the thing is, sometimes they be behind like a wall. Yo, shit's so funny.
That's so weird. So people have sex in that show and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like
They don't
people?
They
show.
talk about like the
No.
next day.
They don't show
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
because they
They
don't. They
specifically
only
ask them,
film
which is
for
weird.
a certain
always do
amount
that.
of time. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's
So-
always
and
the
then-
women.
And then they also do stuff on their video after they're out of the pods. They do like little confessional videos, and they'll
Okay.
add that into
Okay.
the
Yeah.
final production.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they'll record them first thing in the morning. Sex hair is still on. Yeah, last night was great. We just had a lot of fun. We chatted, you know,
And the guys
got to know
always
each other better. And the guy's just like, yeah. Last night was great.
That's funny.
I had a great time exploring her. I mean, exploring her mind. Yo, it's crazy. Love is Blind Toronto is going to be
It's gonna be
I
interesting.
can't wait.
God. I can't believe they're
That
doing
and the
this.
DC one I'm interested in.
That and the Circle Toronto I'm interested in. The
I've
Circle
always
Toronto is
wanted
probably
to
the
be
better.
on Circle.
Circle is probably the one you should be on.
What's the
Circle
premise?
is you're living
Ah.
in an apartment and you only communicate with the other contestants via this
Yeah.
TV.
Okay.
And they throw
It's
in
like
little.
a social media platform.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like they throw in these little wrenches, but you don't have to be you.
You can pick whether
can
you're going to be
catfish.
Yeah.
Duke or you can decide to be somebody
that's
else.
Hilarious.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
a lot of guys go
And you
on there and
do
pretend to be
challenges?
women, which
Yeah.
That's
I don't know. Throws me off.
Their mother, like
that's very
their
weird.
very odd.
girlfriend, a bunch of different
And I see them
things.
sometimes like, oh, what do I say here? What do I say here? And then they say the most woman thing, and I'm like,
Why are you so good at this?
you
right?
weren't guessing at all. You knew what you were gonna say.
Yeah. Oh, that's very weird.
So the Circle I think would
love
be
the
dope for
Circle.
you. It'd be very easy for you to plug your shit too. Way easier.
Let's both
Nice.
go on.
Yeah, let's do it. Yo.
You guys
Okay.
apply.
Hey.
Yeah.
Jeez, is that your
Let's do it,
exclusive?
let's do it.
Exclusive. World premiere.
Where's the link?
If you guys make it on, we gotta put everything on Patreon. Everything on Patreon. Everything. We won't even do regular episodes anymore.
Pull a Joe button.
Behind paywalls for
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, no. Love is Blind Toronto. I mean, God.
Matt should go on it.
Why not?
No.
Why not? Love is Blind.
No, you
Why
need
not?
to go on Love is Blind.
You don't like blind people?
He'd fall off
Nah.
mad quick.
Matt would fall in love with every girl.
Matt doesn't
Yeah.
like blind people. That's crazy.
You know what?
That's fucked up, man.
I feel like your voice
Right?
would get yelled at.
This
Oh.
nigga would
Yeah,
be
hear
in there
your
getting
voice.
together. What?
Yeah.
Yo, you play StarCraft?
Yeah. That's how you'll get a baddie.
I don't know why I went with StarCraft. I don't like League of Legends.
They
She'd
gotta
be like,
like you
wow.
for your personality.
Yes, how did you
What's
know I
that?
played
What's
World
that?
of
Fall
War?
Guys? Fall Guys? You play Fall Guys?
World of Warcraft? WoW? You're a WoW?
You play
Yeah, did you ever
mangas.
play Warcraft? Warcraft was fire.
You seem like a WoW.
But StarCraft is better. StarCraft is better. Let's be real. StarCraft is fucking top tier. Top tier computer game.
I don't remember that.
StarCraft?
No.
Was that before it? That was before his time, wasn't it? He would say that.
fucking dweeb.
No, but StarCraft was a vibe, man. Wolfenstein 3D? Anybody? Wolfenstein?
Hell
I
yes.
have no idea what
Yeah?
Wolfenstein and Doob.
That shit. Yes.
What was it, on
Are these
computer or
video
like
games?
Huh?
PlayStation?
These are all video games.
Duke was on the first time. Was it Duke?
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem. That was one of the
I've
first
heard
time
that.
I ever seen titties.
Wolfenstein,
Oh,
Duke
wow.
Nukem,
Duke
then
Nukem.
Duke.
What was this on PlayStation?
Yeah, I think
PlayStation
he used to
2?
go in the strip club and just
No,
shoot
it's
up the
PC
strippers.
first.
PC. Okay.
I'm telling you, everything
game, yes,
made
quick.
men the way they are. Everything. Yo, Duke Nukem used to go inside and shoot strippers. This is on PlayStation 1.
Wow.
This is like 97.
This Duke?
No.
You are Duke Nukem.
Going into the strip club and shooting is crazy.
You are nuking them.
What was the
so
purpose of the
funny.
game?
To defeat these aliens. It was
There's
like a
aliens?
pig.
So, but
These
why
like
is he
pig
going in the
aliens.
strip
They look
club
like
then?
pigs.
In the strip club?
But yeah,
They'd be in the strip club. So some of them they could shapeshift. So some of them would be the stripper, but you had to
Okay,
guess which
okay.
stripper it was.
Gotcha.
If you shot the wrong one, bitch is just dead. Kids at
Ah.
home crying out alone on the bedroom floor and she's hungry.
What would you do if I was at home?
Yo, that's such a fucked song.
It is.
I wrote a stand-up joke about it. I'm like, this is so crazy. Imagine linking up with a girl and just be like, yo, you're a hoe now? That's so- She's like, as a matter of fact, what would you do if your son was at home? She's unloads on you as a
Come on.
stripper.
What do you say? To me, this is just what I call life.
But when
It's
What's,
the,
what's the other one with Eve where she like would go in about her friend?
Love is blind.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Love
The
is
song?
blind.
Oh,
And it'll
I
take
was like, wait,
over
what's
your
happening?
mind.
I was like, Eve was on Love Is Blind.
I
No,
don't
the
remember
It
that.
explains her husband.
Hey. Yeah.
No,
but
it doesn't
he's-
explain his.
he's a billionaire.
Oh,
This
he's-
explains her
yeah,
husband.
yeah, he's- oh.
got it
He
like
does
that.
the what is
That-
it called?
that race
Gumball,
thing, right?
Race.
Gumball,
Gumball.
Gumball, yeah.
Gumball 3000?
Gumball 3000.
Damn, that's him, eh?
Him and Bunby. Yo, Bunby's there every year.
That's
Yo,
so
Bunby
random.
went
Word.
once by accident and just started going every year. Just regular cars. This is so
Regular car-
funny. Everybody's
Why-
in supercars.
yeah, why is he
Bunby's
doing that?
in a
It's so
regular car.
Why would you do that?
Racing?
These are like
It's not.
Honda
It's,
Civic.
it's a race, but it's not a race.
Oh.
It's like you're just taking a luxury car and just driving it very far. And
They like driving around countries or something.
Yeah,
It's like a road
yeah.
trip.
Okay.
it's more of a road trip than a race.
It's weird.
It's rich.
It's
yeah,
rich
really
it's
tivities.
rich people stuff.
Yeah,
Rich
it's like-
tivities,
yeah.
as Saweetie would say.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
Tivities.
her and Cardi allegedly
Beefing?
Allegedly.
got into it at the Vanity Fair
Wait,
after party
her
for the
and
Oscars.
And Cardi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
B, Cardi
Oh,
B.
Well,
Eve and Cardi?
No,
No, her.
Saweetie and Cardi.
Oh.
Even Cardi is funny.
Because
That's
you said
crazy.
her and
I heard
Cardi.
her, I'm like, her?
is it a collaboration or are we talking about
He's
Eve?
like her.
I'm like her.
Yeah, like,
What's
You
going
guys
on?
are thinking about all the wrong things.
no,
Literally.
I
Like,
was
my
thinking
baby.
it was a collaboration.
I was like, her's
Holy
fighting. What the fuck?
shit. Yeah, no, you can't fight her.
Yeah, you can.
I'll fight you.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
The whole Filipino community is
So,
gonna crash out.
Sweetie
Yeah.
and Cardi.
Cardi B got into it, yeah.
Why?
Because Saweetie fucked her
Allegedly.
man, allegedly.
Oh, I thought
Offset?
that
Remember,
was.
that's what Quavo said?
When did he say that?
In one of the songs.
That's
yeah,
true.
he said it in a song. And that was after
that
the
why they
fallout.
beefed?
Yep.
But you believe that? I don't believe that.
Why would Quavo lie?
Because he's. A
Why would
guy.
he?
He's,
What?
'Cause he's
It's
messy.
his brother.
mad.
Why would he lie on his brother?
but was he talking about Offset though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it was takeoff.
It definitely wasn't Takeoff. Him and Takeoff were still homies. They were
No,
they were
I-
the group. They
I
were the
was-
new group.
It could be any of his friends.
But why would Offset and him stop talking right before that happened?
Offset's wild for that though.
It was just a
That's
coincidence.
Super wild.
Yeah.
Because
'Cause
him
he
and
was
Cardi
doing that
broke
while-
up too at that same time.
Yeah,
Him and Cardi weren't together.
So then that was his like.
that's kind of that's.
I have
very
an
messy if
opportunity to.
that's-
No, that's why they
Okay,
weren't
yeah.
together.
That's why they were.
Yeah,
together.
that's why they weren't
So
together.
he cheated on Cardi.
Yes.
Multiple times. Yeah.
He's
Yes,
he's been doing it.
Yeah, but no, he cheated on Cardi with Sweet.
Allegedly, yeah.
Oh wow, and she
Wow.
was wow,
Yeah. Allegedly. These are all alleged.
allegedly.
We don't know.
Allegedly, allegedly,
I'm not that man's
allegedly,
penis. I have no
allegedly.
idea.
Hollywood is so weird. Like,
It really is. That's
everyone
a
just-
nasty
that's
cheat.
why
It's
it's
called
weird that they cheat.
Hollyweird.
yeah, no, it's just like they just like sleep around. Like
Yeah.
That's life. Have you been to Toronto?
Toronto.
Have you been to the city? It's
No,
a
but-
cesspool.
Yeah.
But you're not like you wouldn't sleep with your band member or your brother's girlfriend.
Yeah.
They would.
Well,
I've asked permission. At least
Why?
At least I was straight up. What do you mean why?
Don't ask permission. Ask forgiveness.
You do that. You
Why?
have fun with that. That's a woman.
Why?
That's a woman trait.
That's why.
That's a woman trait.
evil.
Women can get away with that. Men can't.
I
That's
would-
crazy.
Nah, that was my motto for a long time. Until I started to get cut.
Drake was the one that said it.
That explains everything. Yeah, no. I've asked permission. Like I was about to, and I was like,
It was like an ex of your
yo,
homie?
huh?
His ex?
Ex-girl, he was like, I don't know if they're, what do you want to call it, talking? I don't know what
Okay.
that is, on tips. Like, all those names, those gray areas.
And as a close friend?
Yeah.
How?
how did
What do
that
you mean, how?
conversation
How could
go?
you do it?
How could I do what?
No, he called. He called.
I know,
and
but
asked.
I can't
I
do
just,
that to
I
my
don't,
bro.
I don't
Do
share
what to him?
pum-pum
He
with
had a
men,
girlfriend.
bro.
This is 3 years later. What is doing? What am I doing to him?
Yo, that's
You
nasty
have,
work.
you have too much loyalty.
Me?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. This was a
It's
side.
not too much loyalty. It's
This
just
was a side?
don't feel weird about
So
it.
like he had a girl and this was.
No, this
No,
is his ex.
this is his like a girl he used to talk to.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
Okay, that's you. That's fine.
I'm a real nigga.
Saying sure, whatever you call it.
I couldn't do it.
It was 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bro
They had
code
a
shit.
gray area, and he's got a new girl, all that shit. But I still called him up, like, "Yo, this is what I bucked on.
Yeah, no, that's
what's
valid.
it called?
That's a
and
valid call.
This
yeah.
is what happened, and now she wants to come over."
Yeah. I just
He's
wouldn't do it
like,
'cause
"Bro,
I-
he's like, I don't even know why you called me." He's like, "Do your thing, man."
yeah. Nah.
He was confused.
Niggas say that though. And then they
Yeah,
see
I'm like,
you.
do you
And
think
then
If he's hurt while in another relationship, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Pure
Off a
ego.
bop that wasn't your girl,
yeah,
that's crazy.
That's a pure ego. Like, yo, you
I
didn't
feel
tell
like
me that?
if
yeah,
they
no, that
were
to me is
in,
weird.
if they're in a very committed relationship, long-term vibes, then maybe he could catch feelings over it.
Yeah.
But if it's just somebody who you're talking and you're having a little 3-month whatever, it is what it is. Fair game, baby.
But he wouldn't tell you that if they were like if he like had like really deep feelings.
And
for
I
her.
wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was my bro and he called me, I wouldn't either.
You
Yo.
just say go. Would you say
Yeah.
My answer is no every time.
Even if
It's
you
not
feel
my
like
girl.
Yeah, but even
Bro,
if you feel
real ones,
like
bro.
Give
I
it
don't
a-
give a. I don't feel.
Possessive.
No, there's no.
Yeah.
I don't feel like once you're out of my life, I have nothing to do with. Do your thing. I don't give a fuck. It could be my dad. I don't care.
Oh, wow.
Do your thing. That's really that has nothing to do with me.
Oh my God, his dad's so much better.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with me until she texts me that. That's
crazy.
crazy.
Yo,
She sends me a voice note.
Like, you should
Yo,
learn more
your
from
dad?
your
Right after. Out of breath and shit.
Holy shit! Actually, he's putting it back in. I'll be right back.
wow.
It slipped out. Let me put it back in for him.
Oh, my God.
That's when it gets crazy.
Immediately weaken the knees, man. I'm like, nah, man.
Y'all niggas put too much stake into this stuff. You
No.
really like care about
If I'm
girls
li- okay.
you used to fuck with?
I
Nah,
think
it's
if it's a
principle, man.
girlfriend,
What's a principle?
if it's a girlfriend, now you can't do that.
I just
What is
think
the
it's-
principle? Please let me know what the principle is.
If it,
'Cause-
go on.
Well, for me, because I've been in 2 long ass relationships where like I've shared. You know what? Honestly, first girl, 9 years. After I was like, I can give a shit. I
But
don't
do you
care.
see what you're comparing
9
to?
years,
I'm
right?
talking about a situationship. You're
Well,
talking about
that's-
a long.
It was a
term. If
situation-
it was my
okay.
boy who dated a girl for 10 years, I'm not. What?
What
That's
about
crazy.
What about 3 years though?
It does years. That's crazy.
Okay,
if
okay,
you're
that's
because
all
now
it is.
you're like my sister at
Okay,
some point.
now
That's
it's
what-
ting.
that's what I'm
That's
getting
no.
at. That's the only thing I was getting
So
at.
this
No.
is ting.
Said a situation.
When he was
though.
even talking to this girl, I
If
hated
you're
this
having a
bitch.
situation.
You never had situations for
You're
years?
having a situation for that long.
Yeah. Real nigga.
Yeah.
My shit drag
Come
sometimes.
on now.
That's
Yeah, no.
insane.
When I was a kid, not
Then you
anymore.
didn't care that much.
This is possessive to me. This is very possessive.
I think it's really just how long I was talking to her for. If it's like a 3-month thing, but then no, even then, there's maybe 2 hands off, you know. But the rest, yeah, have fun, go crazy.
I don't know. I don't understand the mentality.
If I fake fell in love with her, fam, you can't do that.
But I don't understand the mentality. Well, yeah, obviously, but like
I know, but I'm saying you can do that in 2 months.
you can do that in 2 months.
Yeah.
Love is blind. this guy,
ready.
guy's fucking perfect.
I might be ready
for
still,
Love
yeah,
is
yeah.
blind.
I'm done.
No,
You
but-
are ready. I wouldn't have said it if I know see this happening. You and Matt, definitely. Might as well throw Pat in there too.
Hey,
Pat,
Love
what
is
the fuck?
Kingston. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, where are you moving to Kingston for?
I don't know if he wants to talk about that right now in front of everybody.
Just
calling him out.
I said,
Yo,
I was
nigga.
like, yo, did he join the army? And
Oh,
then
no.
I was like,
Oh,
or
no.
he's going to prison.
Is that where the army is? The Canadian
No.
Army?
They have some.
Isn't he going to Queens? The university.
I think
He's
a
going
little
to
too old.
Queens?
Look at
Are you
you,
going
you're
to
thinking
Queens?
positively.
What are you talking
I was
about?
like, he's joining the army or he's going to the Kingston
Wait, Queens is
Penitentiary.
in Kingston?
Yeah, I've been there. Still.
Yeah.
Misogyny. Queens and Kings? That's crazy.
That's why they called it Queens.
That's so
Penitentiary?
wild.
Yeah, I didn't know
The
there was a
Kingston
prison there.
Penitentiary?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, wow.
When I think Kingston,
My
I
uncle
think
went
about
there.
Queens
That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah.
as a Nigerian. Education.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I
I'm
didn't even
like
like that girl when
negative.
he was talking to her.
Yeah. That makes,
Yeah, if it was a ting, whatever.
Yeah,
it's
go
fine.
on. But if it was
I thought
a
it was like
real
a
long
ex-girlfriend.
And it's like, who are you looking at differently? Her or him?
him,
Because it's got to be him.
yeah, yeah.
him for sure.
Yeah.
That's not your boy.
Yeah, if it's my boy, it's like, yeah, that's weird. Why would you go after that? Like,
Yeah.
it's weird.
See,
You-
but
you know the
sometimes, but in
situation.
this case, especially this one, I didn't go after anything.
She approached you.
Yeah.
That happens.
And that's the other thing. I'm not going to pursue it if I saw that's weird to me as well. It's like this, it's something like that got to fall in my lap. I'm not going to go out of my way to
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
to somebody you used to talk to.
Valid.
You can't do what Lil Fizz did to Omarion.
Nasty.
If that's ever happened to me, the girl approached me. And I'm like, what were you thinking while
Exactly.
this is
That's
interesting.
weird. But if it's a thing, then it's fine. Relationship shit, no.
it's also Toronto. This is like
There's a small.
it's a very
pool
small pool
to pick
man.
from.
It is very
guess.
small.
I guess.
She's like, I don't have those problems.
It depends on the circles.
You're good.
Pardon me?
It depends on your circles. I feel like
I think it
the
depends
homies-
more on your age. I think it depends more on your age. I feel like for the young boys, there's a lot more women to choose from, as whereas us older, like you gotta think generation wise, like our population and how it's growing.
Okay.
Like the kids are having kids that are having kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there's just I think the more younger you get, you're seeing more younger people than you would see older people. And then when you get to a certain age, like people get married, people having kids,
Yeah.
people. So a whole bunch of different lifestyle changes that might not fit for you. So the pool gets narrower and narrower. It's like,
Yeah.
and especially like in terms of making friends in the city, not even on a romantic vibe.
Right, that's over.
Just making friends in this city
Yeah.
is very tough because everybody knows everybody,
Yeah.
and somebody you might tell someone about this person, and that person knows this person. It's just too much. You don't even want to risk it.
Yeah.
You don't even want to risk it. And a part of friendships is gossip.
Yeah.
The biggest
That's a very integral part of friendships.
And-
Can
and-
we talk shit about other people?
Word.
And we can't deny, we can't ignore Drake's influence on No New Friends. You know, like,
When he said it.
when he said it,
I
now
feel
that
like
became a
I feel
model
like
for a
people
while.
kind of took it as a mantra for a little bit,
Exactly.
for sure, and they kind of hurt the friend
No,
game.
I just
Yeah.
think it's hard to make friends as an adult.
Period.
Yeah, that's-
It is.
I've been saying
Well,
that
you're
all
being,
the time.
it's like another relationship
Yeah.
type of
Yeah, you
trauma,
have to
because
invest
if you're
in
an
it.
adult without friends, trauma has happened.
Yeah.
Friendship trauma has happened
Yeah.
at some point. Either someone betrayed you, someone ghosted you, or someone just straight
Or
up
you
doesn't
just-
fuck with you.
Or you just moved around a lot.
Yeah.
That
That
happens a lot.
also,
Me
that's
too.
trauma too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like I
That's
don't
trauma too.
have I have some really good friends, but I don't have. They're my good friends, but I don't spend like a lot of quality time. Or sometimes I feel like I don't. I used to feel like I wouldn't get invited out to certain things because I was always in and out of the city. So I feel like that impacted my friendship.
Yeah.
And then
For
like
sure, yeah.
I'd make really close relationships with other people in the cities that I lived with, but then I moved back here and
Yeah.
now it's like I can't maintain that friendship the same way.
Yeah. And social media, we can't deny the part that social media plays on it too. You get to see people with healthy friendships.
Yeah.
You get to see what that looks like and what it could look like. It's like seeing healthy families and you don't have one on social media especially during holiday time. If you and your family are fucked up or don't talk, everyone's family looks like Cosby's. Like,
I never thought about that.
I
Yeah.
remember when I was not talking with my family like that. Every holiday that would pass, I'm
With
like,
the matching
yo,
sweaters.
look at these niggas.
Yeah.
Life is great.
Yeah.
And then once I started, I'm like, I see why like it looks that way.
Yeah.
It could look that way. Everybody's gonna put like the highlight reels.
That's what I was gonna say too.
on
I'm like,
social
yes,
media.
Even with that.
But even with just with certain friends, like especially Insta Story more than posts will tell you about people's friendships because you'll start seeing the same
oh,
characters
that's a fact. Yeah, yeah.
or
yeah.
whatever, or
Yeah.
like just see the activities they do together. Like there's a certain friend group that I know in the city that they do like full on activities together, like
Yeah.
everything, and it's like a family unit almost.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're looking at that and your friendship unit is
Shaky.
disjointed or shaky. These niggas look like Saved by the Bell. It's like, it's wild, bro. So social media will always play a part these now in terms of comparison.
It also plays a part in not checking up on your friends because you think that you could see them.
You know what's
That's
going
via
on in
social
their
media.
lives. Yeah.
And they obviously saw that I saw this.
Yeah, it makes you feel closer to someone.
You
than
double
you're not.
tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when like
When you're
around
able
my
to
age,
see all that stuff.
people start getting married and shit. You're like, wait, you didn't send me an invite, dog? Like, it's like you haven't spoken to this person for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
So it's
True.
like, oh
Yeah.
shit, like it's a good point. So
It's so surreal watching someone like you're still following each other, but you guys
don't know the
used to
person.
be this,
Yeah.
and now you're this.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong, nothing bad happened. You just grew apart.
Yeah.
Life happened.
yeah,
That's
And
why-
now they're like completely different.
Yeah.
It's like
That's why they say you have to unfollow all your friends from high school and stuff that you don't
Nah.
talk to.
Never.
But I'm
Can't
like,
do that.
never.
why?
My Facebook is amazing.
It's all old friends.
My
man.
Facebook is all old friends, all elementary friends, and I love just going up there every couple months and just being like, all right, what are you up to? Oh, you got a kid now? Okay.
Nice.
You got your doctorate? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what my Facebook is, not my Instagram.
Yeah, my
I don't
Instagram,
follow
no.
None of them.
Yeah.
I lost my Facebook.
But they
Because I-
follow me, so it's kind of like funny.
Facebook,
Like sometimes I'll
everything's
see
more
like a
organic.
random name, and I'm like, wait,
Right?
this person?
That's
It's crazy how you can remember those names from high school.
Dog.
You're
Yeah.
like, oh my
Bro.
God, it's that.
I can't
I remember
remember it until I see
elementary.
it.
Chopra.
I remember
There's
first
so many people
and
I
last
forgot.
names.
Yeah.
First and last names from like elementary school, people's birthdays and stuff. I just remember it.
Because I was in Vaughan, I knew a lot of last names. Because Italians call each other by their last names. They don't call each other by
That's
their first
fire.
names.
Hey, Manetti.
Yeah,
Hey.
it's a lot of that. So it's like, yo, Palmer, Palmer. Like, that was what I would hear all the time.
Yeah.
And then there was another Palmer that came to the school, so they stopped calling me that. They started calling me Marlon. And then 2 Marlins came to the school. And because I was the shortest one, they called me lowercase. And my name was lowercase for like
I'm gonna start
3
calling you
years.
that for now.
Yo, lowercase.
Lowercase.
That is rude.
I was so tiny. Like, I was so tiny. Like, grade 9, I was like the shortest kid in school. Scrawny as fuck. Then grade 10, grade 11, I hit my growth spurt. And you know when you come in to get like your registration for your lockers, your agenda and all that shit.
Yeah.
Came back to school, towering over girls I used to look up to. I'm like, I'm here, bitch. That year, I got my braces off. That same year, Mike Jones' song came out.
Oh, this guy's living a movie, man.
My
Yeah.
God,
Smiling
nigga.
every day.
He moved
Dog,
from Ugly
and you
Betty.
get your braces off. Whenever you get your braces off and you're in school,
Yeah.
it always happens like midday. So you gotta leave school.
He just come back.
You had braces on. You come back, braces off. Life is different.
Yeah.
Like, you see it immediately. It's fucked. It kind of played with my mind a little bit, but
Yeah.
it was lit. It was lit. The one thing I saw
The key
today
is that you got to get your braces off like right before you start high school, or
Oh.
right when you start high school, and nobody ever remembers.
that'd be, yeah.
Nobody
if
knows
I have
that I
kids that
have-
have fucked up teeth, grade
Yeah.
7, 8,
seven,
grade
grade
6.
eight.
Oh, you had braces?
Yeah, see, nobody knows.
I
'Cause
had
it was like
braces,
literally
yeah.
my first month of high school is when I got them off.
Oh well.
So like the end of September or whatever, I got them off, and so nobody remembers that I had them.
September.
It's great.
Maybe.
This one, every time I go to the dentist, they're like, "You have perfect teeth, aside from that gap." I'm like, "Don't say that last part."
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
why would you say that? You know? If it's perfect,
That's a good question.
Why would you
Why
say
would you say
why
that?
would you say
Yeah.
that? Like, just
That's
tell
hate.
me they're
Did
perfect.
you say that?
You know, of course. Like, no. We're saying like you have actually perfect teeth, and if you the gap is actually a standard of beauty.
Yeah.
If you want to keep it, or if you want to close it, it won't be that hard because your teeth are already good.
But would
You
you
know-
have to get braces? To do
I would
that?
have to get braces to do that.
It's
No,
not worth
you
it.
wouldn't.
Like, huh?
No, you wouldn't. Invisalign.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
at
not
the time,
braces.
Invisalign wasn't.
Oh,
a
she,
thing.
I
Yeah,
thought she was
yeah,
talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
They just tell me I need
Invisalign-
to take my wisdom tooth out, and I'm like,
Oh, I did
Do
that.
it.
Don't
You
do
gotta
it.
do it.
I
Do
took
it.
four
No,
four
so
teeth out when I did
I
braces.
took one out, and then they told me that I had to go under to take the others because they were apparently like.
Yeah.
and
Deep.
I never went back.
Yeah, you're lucky.
My tooth was like this long when they took
Yeah.
that bitch
Bro,
out.
Yeah.
my shit was thick, and it was. Like I say it like that, but it was also breaking apart when they were pulling it out.
Yeah.
Right. So I was in the chair, literally sweating because I could feel the pressure and all that
Yeah.
stuff. So
You were
it
awake
was-
too, right? Oh,
Yeah.
I was awake too.
Yeah.
Bro,
Four
over
teeth.
again.
Two
Oh, I
down
just did
here,
two.
2 up top.
I did 2 at the bottom.
Before I had braces, and
But
so
then
I,
you lose
I
weight.
kept my wisdom teeth.
Because you can't eat
You
it.
can't eat. Yeah,
you
I was-
only drink
yeah, I mean-
soup.
How long?
Yeah.
What the heck?
I don't know.
I
You
lost.
lost weight?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah.
It's not that much.
A week?
Yeah.
Like, I was eating 24 hours.
I lost
in.
12 pounds.
What?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you're only drinking
Damn.
soup.
12 pounds in a week?
Yeah.
My cousin
wow.
got so skinny
Set.
because when they operated, he had a very small mouth, and when they were opening it, they ripped the sides. Up.
Yep.
Oh, ooh.
Damn.
So
Bro.
they had to restitch him and put him on all these crazy.
my
like,
They
God.
used to
Young
leave
Joker.
the end of the metal wiring open back here on the sides, and it would cut my cheeks, just shred them nonstop.
I'm not doing
Nonstop. Like throughout the day, if I'm talking, midway through talking, I feel like
Even
20
in, like,
times a day, bro.
That's what
even in
braces?
your lips and
Yeah.
stuff like that. if
Because
it
they
was
never
too
used
sharp.
to turn it in.
They're
I'm not
supposed to
doing
like
it.
they're supposed to like cut it down, turn it in.
Yeah.
They're
Turn it
supposed
in,
to
yeah.
put like stuff on it, like this
A
little
guard.
gum thing. They're supposed to do all these things, but they always didn't.
They
because-
cut,
And
my
it's so
cheeks were
expensive.
done,
You think they
bro.
would-
Shredded.
Sounds so painful.
It was
Right?
very
It is.
painful. It was
Yeah.
the worst. It was the worst.
I hear
and then if
Invisalign
you
is
don't
worse,
have
though.
your thing for like another month, Jesus Christ.
when they go
but
and they
wait,
tighten it.
Yeah.
Invisalign's worse?
Yeah, here it's
How
worse.
so?
Because you have to
'Cause it's
keep
quicker.
Yeah, and you take it out every time you have to eat.
Oh,
yeah, and your
Yeah.
teeth get like they move, they get weak.
Well, yeah, that's
My
the
sister,
job.
I know, but it's like it feels like your teeth are not real. Like, I
Yeah,
never had
yeah,
it.
yeah,
My
it's
sister,
it's
my
really
little sister
fun.
did
Yeah.
it, and she was saying it.
Especially if you
My
never had
sister,
braces.
my
it'd be
sister wrapped
really
her
tough.
Invisalign up in a napkin when she was at McDonald's and then threw it in the garbage by accident because she forgot.
Ooh.
And then she had to go through the garbage and get it again.
That's thousands of dollars, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
For a set?
I would lose that
Multiple
shit, man.
people do that. Invisalign, there's a lot of people that wrap their thing out when they're eating
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
they go and they throw
then
out
it's like-
their garbage out and they're like, fuck.
Just throw out
And then they have to let
$3,000.
go and like find it or whatever. But yeah.
I guess you just wash it really well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different options now. Like you can go to Smile Direct and just get like a mold or something. Like for me, I'm considering either getting the Invisalign to close up the gaps or just to get tooth bonding.
What's that?
So like they fill it in
Oh,
with
shit.
tooth.
It's only like when you have little gaps though.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like normally
because I have
do it.
small gaps, so
Okay.
I wouldn't need like a whole
Yeah.
retainer.
Oh,
or
interesting. I
whatever.
didn't know
I could just get the gaps filled in with like, I guess it's like artificial teeth
Okay.
or whatever. I don't know what
No,
it
it's
is.
like
is it enamel?
a-
It's
They're
not
gonna make your
enamel.
shit
No,
one
not
of
an
them.
enamel. It's like
veneer?
a not a veneer, but it's like a cement type vibes.
Composite.
But for
Oh, composite. I think
what it's
that's
called?
what it's called.
Composite?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Sure.
interesting.
I used to have what's wrong, Matt? Oh. My teeth would never come out, so I ended up having to get 7 teeth pulled out.
Oh,
7?
Yeah,
What?
7 to
God
be able
damn,
to get
nigga.
braces. And
you're
then
bleeding gums Murphy.
So
What?
you have your molars and all that stuff?
no, and then I got the wisdom teeth pulled out as well. So that's not
damn.
including it.
Wow.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Like at least half my teeth, I guess.
Kevin Hart.
I feel like 7 at one time because I had to get teeth pulled out
7 at
one
multiple.
time?
Yeah,
You think baby teeth or?
baby teeth because my baby teeth weren't coming out.
Baby
Oh.
I had that happen
teeth,
one
teeth,
time.
teeth,
It was a
teeth,
canine.
teeth, teeth.
My
Yeah,
dad was making fun
I
of
still
me.
have one baby tooth somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's one of
Somewhere.
These, yeah, it's like one of these like things.
One of these joints are a
Yeah,
toddler.
because I didn't have one coming in, so kept it.
Damn, son.
Crazy. You
Damn,
know?
son.
My
Yeah, I
teeth-
have a
my
cousin
teeth
that
journey
only
is
has
wild.
his, baby teeth, and he has like bare gaps. They're just like small teeth.
Yo,
What?
baby teeth with big
Hilarious.
gums.
Man.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Them little chiclets.
They stay married.
I'm
though.
like, how you bite?
Yeah. I don't know.
Beyonce got baby teeth.
Don't do that.
She got baby
Her
teeth with
teeth are
big gums.
small.
She got small
you
teeth.
serious?
Yeah, go
I
check
never
it.
noticed that.
It's very. It takes a while for you to notice. I swear to
Yeah,
God,
keep
I didn't
looking it
notice
up
for
too.
years.
Yeah,
She got baby teeth, bro.
that's so
Oh,
she
she
smiles a certain
does.
way.
She smiles a certain way so she doesn't show bare gums.
Let me
'cause
see, Norm. Let me see.
She got some toddler teeth.
Let's see here. If you look on the right here, the teeth are pretty small.
Whatever.
Oh
You
shit.
see
My
what I'm
queen
saying?
is perfect.
She is. She is.
Yeah,
However,
Just with small teeth.
Bruno Mars. Just the
You know, you can get
way
surgery. You can get like
you
gum
are.
surgery to like make your gums come down further, and I think you can actually get gum
Why would
surgery.
you want that
Why?
shit?
Gums
Make
Ta-da,
your,
nigga.
you can get
Bare
your
gums?
teeth to do the opposite, so that you don't have
Have,
tiny
like-
teeth anymore.
Oh.
You can do both of them.
Wait,
They
You
so-
can
do both of
unlock
them.
more
Wait.
teeth.
They pull your teeth down
They
or do
give
move
you
your
a
gums up?
lineup. Give your gums a lineup.
They take out the gum.
You gotta push that lineup back.
No, I'm
It's
saying-
surgery. They take out the gum.
Oh,
They
they
take out
remove
pieces
it.
of your
Yes.
gum. Yeah.
Ooh.
So you got more
Guess you
teeth.
can get everything done.
Yes.
I guess you can get anything done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get dick surgery. That's what Dr. Miami was saying.
DBL. Yeah.
The DBL.
you guys want to see something crazy?
No. I thought you
Tom
guys
Cruise-
show a
Tom
DBL.
Cruise got 3 front teeth.
Let me see. Oh yeah.
So like
his
teeth,
synonymous
He's
for
got
that.
a third.
He's got a
tooth
third
in the middle,
front tooth,
like
yeah.
where my
Oh,
gap is. He
shit.
got a third tooth.
Wow.
Got a middle tooth.
Yeah,
Scientology, man.
It's crazy.
Alien man.
Scientology.
He's not real.
Alien,
He's
bro.
not real.
Gotta do the science.
Did you see the Jim Carrey when he went on one of those like Jimmy Kimmel or something like that?
Hey, he's
And
talking
he
about
was
the
doing
secret.
Yeah,
Illuminati,
yeah.
And he's like,
You
know what
doing
this
his
is.
tongue, yeah.
Yeah. He's an interesting guy, man.
Very.
You ever seen Man on the Moon documentary?
No.
No.
Man on the Moon. That's the one with where he's Andy Kaufman.
Yes. So good.
Okay, then I did.
Documentary is so
Yeah.
good because he method acts Andy Kaufman, so he'll show up on set as him,
Yeah.
and you can only talk. He won't even respond to you if you call him.
Yeah,
Jim.
and then
Who was
Dave,
telling the story? It was Dave.
Dave just told a story
Yeah.
about that too on a special.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
he
that
was talking about
that
it.
was
Yeah,
the first time he met him or something like that, right?
he met him
Yeah.
on stage.
As
Yo,
Andy
that was a
Kaufman.
great trans joke.
It really was.
That was a great trans
I don't
joke
remember the joke, but I remember that part.
because he said something about what was the punchline?
He's like, I
He's
came
like,
on set
I
and he's
knew
like-
it was Jim Carrey.
Yeah, he yells like, Jim, and everyone looked at him like, no, you're not supposed to call him that. He's like, what? He's like, it made me feel like, and then he said the trans thing. I was like, oh,
Such a good joke.
yeah,
No, don't call him him. Oh.
yeah.
Yo, we do something here called manifestation moments.
Okay. Yes.
We want you to manifest whatever you want
Ooh.
to accomplish. It could be impossible seeming. It could be small. Anything. It could be big or it could be
I have to
small.
say it
It
out
could be
loud.
short or it could be tall.
You gotta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
You gotta share.
Gotta
That's
share.
how we like
Okay.
put
You
our
gotta
power.
put it into the
You
universe.
can't just
you
think
know
about
what I'm
it.
saying?
We
Yeah.
need to hear it.
I know one. She really wants the breast.
What?
I want new
Breast
titties.
reduction.
I want
Breast
breasts.
reduction. Breast reduction.
I'm like, we
Hold
can
on,
ask for
lost
that.
it. Wait a minute. Wait. That's
Oh,
allowed?
titties.
I'm like, where is this going?
Breast reduction.
No, I want to work with Beyonce.
Period.
Opening like
Beyonce.
on the Renaissance tour, the
Beyonce.
open DJs.
Yes. And I want you to know that I will forget all of you little people
Damn,
when that
Wow.
happens.
It's like that. See,
Wow.
So we're gonna
Nigerians,
forget
man.
her now. We're gonna delete this episode.
Yeah, Nigerians.
She played her hand
I
too
will-
quickly.
I will not be humble. I will. When that happens, I will delete everything on my resume and just put Beyonce.
I don't know how
She
Kid
got the
Fury
Ivy Park
and
on her
Crystal
now.
are still doing a podcast.
Bro.
I don't know. Like,
That episode, explaining
was
it, I would
crying.
have been like, "This is the
Dog.
end of
that
the pod."
episode made me cry.
The
Yeah,
end though,
'cause
the end
I-
got to me when
yeah.
Kid Fury was basically like,
Yeah,
I
when he
want to
was
live
saying-
now.
yeah,
That shit
Dog.
touched me, dog.
Yeah.
Dog,
That- I was
Yeah.
listening
that
like,
man was on the verge of death.
bro,
Yeah.
the
a couple
episode when he
months
talked
ago.
about him, doing
Yeah.
Committed
attempts,
suicide,
that shit
yeah.
had me,
Yeah.
my ex in tears, my sisters,
Same,
everyone.
same.
Because you were
Same,
rocking with him
bro.
for
Same.
years, right?
Yeah,
so
same.
imagine.
I
He's
am
like
the
the
only
he's
one
like
that
the
doesn't listen
godfather
to
of
this?
podcasting.
literally.
Yeah.
To me, he's the godfather.
yes.
They're the godfather and mother of podcasting.
I've been listening to the read since the first episode because I used to watch
Yeah.
Kid Fury with the salmon wall.
Mm.
So like I've been a big.
They're
fan
one of the
and-
reasons I started this podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Same.
I listened
Yeah.
when I first started listening to podcasts. It was the Read and Friend Zone.
Yeah, friends.
Oh wow, friend zone came. That was crazy. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
That's that's.
I
Shout out
love-
my nigga Dustin.
Dustin is
No,
hilarious.
I love Dustin. Dustin is hilarious.
I
Even
love
hey,
Fran.
Fran. Hey, Fran
One-
is fire.
Fran
yeah,
is
friend-
amazing.
It's just
She's
I
She's
love,
so
yeah.
nice.
Who's
in
the other one,
person.
too?
It's just not my
Asante.
thing.
Asante, yeah,
Asante's
yeah.
fire,
I
too.
love all of them. It's
Yeah.
just
Individually.
Yeah.
And one of
You know
my
why
one of
it's
my
tough?
favorite read episodes are the ones where Dustin is.
Yes.
There's
Dustin
like
is
the one
fucking-
where when Rihanna and Karuchi were.
Oh
man.
my God.
Call
The
it
things he was calling Kawasaki.
Kawasaki. Oh my god.
He
If you
calls
tell
her-
Cobra
He
everything.
calls her
Every
names like how
Kiwi.
Joan
Was-
on
yeah.
Girlfriends used to call
Tony.
her
Not
Tony.
Tony.
Oh, Tony.
Tony, yeah.
Jumanji,
Little
Jacuzzi.
Jumanji, little
Sorry, yeah,
Jamiroquai.
yeah, yeah.
And he likes to be called by his real name.
Jamiroquai killed me, bro. But yeah, no, definitely some of the best podcasters
Yeah.
out there, and
Yeah.
like we've been hearing them talking about
Yeah.
wanting to meet Beyonce for
Yeah.
Man.
God knows how long.
Yeah, man.
Are they filming like they record remotely now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
What do you mean remotely?
From like their homes, they're not
Yeah,
together.
because Kid Fury's in LA.
Okay,
he
that's
lives
why.
in
Yeah,
LA.
they
She's
don't. Yeah, they don't do it in
somewhere
person
else, yeah.
anymore.
And
Yeah,
she's in New York.
but they
Because I tried to listen to the Beyonce one to see what the hype was, but yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
couldn't get
just-
past like 20 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'm done.
why?
Wow.
I don't know.
That's hate.
I feel like we should fight. 'Cause, like, why don't you like the read?
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
She
like-
doesn't like
I just don't
anything.
listen. To them. Like I have listened to earlier episodes when they first started,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I'm just not really into. It wasn't giving, I guess.
Wow. Remember back
wow.
when Crystal hated me?
Back when?
Yeah.
She hated
still
what?
does.
No,
Men?
she's done a lot of
Oh
progress.
yeah, she's not as gung ho
exactly.
about
Before
it
it was
for
like
sure.
niggas.
Yeah. Leave him.
Yeah.
Like, no, not especially
up
since
with
she's
him.
been doing the
therapy.
Therapy. Yeah, she's in her bag, yeah.
You could tell. You could tell. She's
She gives a lot more things grace.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like the
'Cause
reads aren't as
Exactly.
Before
visceral.
it
Like
used to be
like,
very, very. I'm like, this
I
is
took a break.
mean.
I took a break because I'm like, I can't. Every day I'm getting attacked. Like,
yo, she was cutting
It
the
was
niggas
mean. It was mean.
nonstop.
yeah,
I love that portion of their show though. Like it's such a cathartic moment.
it really is.
But I feel like
How
I've
long is
been with the manifestation. I feel like I've been getting messages because lately I've been feeling like quitting, like with DJing and everything. And like, what's the point?
Why?
But I don't know. I just feel like I'm just in a space where I don't know how I fit.
It's
in.
because you had a baby.
Maybe.
Give it some time.
Yeah.
You're only at 6 months.
Yeah. You probably
But
just question.
Talk to us
Oh.
again at 2 years.
No,
Keep doing
even-
it
You
until
didn't-
you're at the
you
2
didn't
year
get
mark.
to operate in that space, right, for so long.
Yeah.
It might seem like imposter syndrome
Yeah,
at
like
this point.
last summer while I was pregnant trying, I'm like, what is the point? I'm tired. Like,
Yeah.
and
This city will
now-
do that to you
yeah.
too, though.
No,
Yes.
yeah, I was
and
gonna
now
say.
starting back up, like I've heard people have made comments to me like, "Oh, I thought you retired." And
no.
like,
Right
That's,
there,
that's
right
what they
there.
do
No, no,
to
no.
that's what they do to
Disrespect.
new moms though.
Yeah.
A
Right
lot of
there,
people,
write their
a
names
lot of
down.
people kind of write them
Write
off.
their
their names down.
A lot of people write them
you're
off
doing
and
that
kind of
still?
just, you know, like
Because for the longest time when I got pregnant, I did not want to tell people I was pregnant because I thought I would stop getting bookings.
yeah, I remember
Girl, me
Because
too.
I'm like,
I didn't know you were pregnant for a minute.
Yeah.
when you told
I
us.
heard that.
Yo, lost in the group chat. Like, oh! We had an event coming up too.
Yeah.
like that
yeah,
week.
Yeah.
We do Midnight
So-
Society together, which is a listening party.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you told me and Mahad, we were like, what? And you're still gonna come DJ? We're like, we can't find somebody else, so you got no choice.
Guys, I'll be there.
Get
I'll
you a
be
stool.
there. I'll be there. That's what I did at the Beyonce party. I was like on a stool, like still DJ.
Oh yeah, with Rebecca. Yeah.
So, but
That was a magical party. You guys did your thing with that, man. The videos from that were
when
amazing.
I am sad, that is the videos I go back and
like,
watch.
what a
I
moment.
felt like I was with my people.
Yeah.
That's
fire.
No,
Yeah.
it's very much
really
gave a
wanted to
tribe
go.
feeling,
Yeah.
man. It was
Yeah.
the videos are just magical.
Yeah.
I was like, this is like
Yeah.
it seemed like choreographed almost.
Yes.
It didn't
Yeah.
seem. It seemed like a production. Like it was just
It
so many
wasn't-
things were happening
and
that it was just like
it was so like
organic.
It was just like, hey, I remember just listening to the album because I had surgery in August of 2022. So I was sitting at home and I hadn't played the album yet because it came out Caravan
And
a
you were
weekend.
pissed.
Yeah, and I
You were pissed.
I listened to it. I remember listening to it on my way back from a gig on Thursday. I'm like, what is this crap? And I'm like, I'm gonna come back to it. And then I started listening. I'm like, oh, this is a great album. And I'm like, you can literally play this at a party and people will dance to it.
Yep.
And we're like, let's try that. And
And it
I was
worked.
surprised. Like,
It worked like
Yeah.
gangbusters,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that album, I still say, man, it's our best piece of work.
I was just telling someone that
just
the
off of
best
everything,
work.
like
Yeah.
just the way it
It's
sounds.
just a positive album.
Yeah, like the way it made people feel.
Yeah.
Right.
And continues to make people
Yeah.
feel is I haven't seen an effect like that with an album in a
Yeah.
long time.
It just it reminded me of like why I fell in love with music.
yeah.
To
You
love
see that
myself.
happen with
Yeah.
singles.
Yes.
You don't see that happen with albums.
No.
Really?
Like Drake has had a lot of singles that made people
Yeah.
feel a certain way, but not entire
You
bodies
can
of
literally
work.
play from the
top.
first
Yeah.
to the last.
The
and
And the
transitions
transitions,
are so
transitions
seamless.
are so
I remember
seamless. Like,
listening
yeah.
and being like, I'm on track 4 right now.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
when I
Yeah.
got to like Energy, Cuff
Ooh,
It,
Energy to Cuff It.
I was like,
Wow.
off first listen, I'm like, this is the best thing she's ever
Yeah.
done.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is incredible.
Energy
This
to
is
Cuff It
unbelievable.
is my favorite transition.
And then it's just it seemed like she combined every element of what she's loved over years and
Yeah.
years
Yeah.
and just found a way to just make it all mesh.
Yeah.
And then creating the whole like Renaissance world of like people showing up in all fucking
Dressed
tinfoil.
Yeah,
and,
that was
Yeah.
fire to see.
Looking, yeah.
like that doesn't happen,
Yeah.
bro.
It doesn't.
That
I'm
doesn't
so excited to
happen.
buy my outfits.
Like this
planned
next tour,
outfits
if she tours this
regularly.
album,
Oh, it's gonna be Cowboy.
Woo!
Yeah.
Everyone's buying
we're
Cowboy.
going to the
Yeehaw.
fucking West, nigga.
Yes.
There's a lot of websites
Yeah.
that
Yeehaw.
have like when you go on the shoe website or any website and they have the categories broke down. There's now like cowboy
Yeah.
sections
That's
for
Michael
the cowboy
Jackson-esque.
shoes.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
It really
Michael
is.
Jackson-esque.
Yeah.
I remember directly after that, they it was like someone put together people who have been inspired by Beyonce's. So after the night she showed up at the Grammys.
Oh, with the
cowboy look.
Yeah.
Every celebrity all of a
Yeah.
sudden had cowboy hats. Kim Kardashian. There was like a whole montage they made of people who started wearing cowboy hats after that moment. And it's just like, bro, like she's different, man.
Yeah.
She's him.
Fun fact.
She's him for real.
yeah.
Fun fact, I wore a cowboy hat to Renaissance Groove, so I knew I'd been.
Well, she had it
Well,
on the
she
album
had it on the
cover, so
album.
you weren't
Yeah.
that
So
See,
started-
look at Nigerians.
Nice
He's
try.
trying to start
Nice
shit
try.
up.
See, that's that
Yo.
419,
Yeah,
man.
see?
All right, guys.
Scammer.
Listen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in another week.
Yeah, man.
Another classic. Extra Gravy Comedy next Wednesday.
Hell yeah.
Comedy Bar, 9:30 p.m. Matt's going to be there. He's going to be jerking off all. No? Okay, he's not going to be.
Not this week.
He's going to be rubbing on titties. If ladies, bring your titties.
No.
Is he opposed to that? Is he opposed? Yeah!
We got
fucking kicked it, boy.
We got him.
We got him. Thank you guys so much for tuning in another
Disgusting.
week. I'm Marlon.
I'm Norm.
Alicia.
I'm Duke.
And that was the Extra Gravy. Skirt, skirt.
Your mother, dog.